as, well, the game kind of went back and forth in that first quarter. North Polk led by 2 and ended up leading by 6 points at the half, 24-18. And in the third quarter, well, it was kind of a strange one. North Polk ended up going up by 11, and then ADM responded, ending the quarter on a massive run to take a 1-point lead into the fourth. But then it was all Comets in the fourth quarter, winning that 22-9 to roll on to the 56-44 victory. Well, now coming into this matchup, ADM is 7-5 after they started the season 0-4. They went on a 7-game winning streak before they lost to Carlisle here in Adel on Tuesday. Mesa Camino and the number 1 Wildcats in the RRC able to take care of the Tigers. And North Polk, or ADM now, they are 6-2 inside the Raccoon River Conference. North Polk 10-2 on the year. Their last contest on Tuesday, they took care of Boone 51-34. So they went ahead and won that game. They're 10-2 overall as they are 7-1 in RRC play. So should be a good matchup here tonight as both teams on the floor warming up. That first game was in Alleman. This game now in Adel. As we kind of flip-flop here, kind of restarts the conference schedule. So now the team that ADM went on the road to play will be coming here to Adel, and the teams that they hosted here, they will be going on the road. And next week, speaking of the road, it's all road games for the Tigers. Monday for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, they're making a special trip out to Council Bluffs out west as they will play in a non-conference game against Sergeant Bluff Luton. Now, we will not be carrying that game on Monday, as that will only be the boys. The girls will not play. The boys will play at 10:30 a.m. again, that game in Council Bluffs, as then we'll pick back up conference girls. Next game after tonight will be at Carroll on Tuesday, and then they have another road game next Friday, January 23rd, as they will be playing at Winterset. So, good rivalry battle. But let's see if ADM can rebound this week. Like I mentioned, already lost to Carlisle. They lost to North Polk first time around, but you know, these teams, they're close. And ADM, that was when they lost their 4th straight game to start the year, 0-4, and before the Carlisle game on Tuesday, they won 7 in a row. So both of these teams have grown much since that time, and I think for ADM, especially seeing all that early talent, Norwalk, Des Moines Christian, DCG, I think that is bode well for them, and that is why they've been able to rack off these 7 victories. So that is, I think, one of the keys for how they were able to do that. Well, we'll take another break. There are some other games across the Raccoon Valley Radio Network here tonight. We'll get to those after this, and we'll have the Raccoon Valley Bank starting lineups before we get you to tip-off here. Raccoon River Conference matchup. Again, the ADM Tigers hosting the North Polk Comets. That is coming your way next. It's on K1079 KKRF. It's the Adel Health Mart pregame show.
Happy holidays from all of us at Raccoon Valley Bank. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your community for over 111 years. This is Brooke, and we'd like to wish you warm holiday blessings filled with love, laughter, family, friendship, and all the wonder the season has to offer. Stop in, say hello, and get to know our RVB family. With 4 locations, Adel, Dallas Center, Grimes, and Perry, Raccoon Valley Bank is just right for you. Member FDIC.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee is looking for a collision estimator. Hours for this position will be Monday through Fridays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Olson's Body and Paint offers medical, dental, vision, life insurance, and retirement. Experience and estimating software is preferred. Wages will depend on experience. Join a family-owned and operated business. Contact Sam or Dennis at Olson's Body and Paint at 515-987-1735.
Hey, it's Kurt from Archer Home Center, where we are a family-owned appliance, flooring, TV, and mattress store located in Adel since 1986, and we make it our mission to provide you with quality service that you won't receive from our competitors. Archer Home Center is an authorized dealer of such brands as GE, Mohawk, Serta, and more. We have what you need when you need it. For more information, stop on in or check out our website at www.archerhomecenter.com. Archer Home Center, we're here for you.
Match anyone's price, beat anybody's service. Archer Home Center.
Welcome back here to the Adel Health Mart pregame show, True Country K1079 KKRF. Well, I mentioned we have some other games across the Raccoon Valley Radio Network tonight, as ACGC Chargers are in Guthrie Center hosting Earlham, as Marcus Mackey is on the call. That game is being streamed on our KKRF 2 stream, so you got to go to our website, raccoonvalleyradio.com, click on the Listen Live tab and bring up KKRF 2, and you'll be able to listen to the ACGC Chargers. Also, the Greene County Rams are in Jefferson tonight. They're hosting Grandview Christian, as Doug Reeder has that call, and that broadcast is on KGRA 98.9. So that is where you can listen to that. And then the Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs are at home in Grimes hosting the Pella Dutch. So those are some of the games across the Raccoon Valley Radio Network. Take one more break. We'll come back here with the Raccoon Valley Bank the Raccoon Valley Bank starting lineups next. It's K1079 KKRF.
Save big this week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel. Fairway Cottage Bread, $1.99. Izio Take and Bake Bread, buy one, get one free. Tony's Jack's Pizza, $2.99 when you buy 3. And Pillsbury Toaster Strudels are 3 for $8. From the world-famous meat counter, 8-ounce boneless ribeye steaks are $12.99 each, and whole chickens are $1.88 a pound. This week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel.
Family is important at Osmondson Manufacturing in Perry. Andy Gonzalez feels it every day.
The family-oriented here runs deep. That's a very big staple that we pride ourselves on. We have our morning meetings. Every month we'll have a meeting, right? When you're new and you hear, hey, the owner of the company is going to come in, at the first couple of times, you're just like, oh my God, just the thought of that, some people are put on edge. But when, Heather comes in, she'll, announce everybody, good morning, everybody. And that, puts everybody at ease. And it's like, hey, you feel that family ownness inside of that.
Osmondson Manufacturing Perry, family owned, future focused. For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, they get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why they're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Call me, your Farm Bureau agent, John Harada, in Adel at 515-993-4266.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory, 2020 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
Welcome back here to the Adel Health Mart pregame show, True Country K1079 KKRF, as we get ready for tonight's Raccoon Valley Bank starting lineups. Raccoon Valley Bank, not too big, not too small. Raccoon Valley Bank is just right for you. We will start here with the North Polk Comets, as they will be starting sophomore of Sophia Bouchard, followed by freshman of Harper Lincoln. Then it will be the junior of Campbell Schultz, the junior of Faith Sullivan, And then we have a sophomore of Jaslyn Rasmussen. So those will be the 5 out for the Comets. 5 for your ADM Tigers. A little bit of a change here tonight from head coach Danielle Craig. Well, she'll still start her sophomore of Aubrey Noring. Followed by freshman Macy Linen will be getting a start tonight. Then it'll be junior Alexis Maxwell. It'll be sophomore Ella Subert, followed by junior of Bella Sprecher. So normally Brecken Morse and Ella Smith are the 2 other starters. So Sprecher and Linen getting the starting role tonight. So again, a little bit different for head coach Craig. Well, should be good either way. We'll see how that lineup does compared to the traditional one, as players are greeting each other at midcourt. And again, those are tonight's Raccoon Valley Bank starting lineups. Not too big, not too small. Raccoon Valley Bank is just right for you. You've been listening to the Adel Health Mart pregame show, True Country K1079. Adel Health Mart is a locally owned business in the square and historic downtown Adel. Adel Health Mart is committed to your health. We'll be back after the national anthem, K1079 KKRF.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum and Adel.
Experience the magic this holiday season with our new Zero Plus credit card. This is Brooke with Raccoon Valley Bank. For a limited time, get 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for up to 24 billing cycles. That's up to 2 years. Check it out at raccoonvalleybank.com or stop in at any of our 4 locations, Adel, Dallas Center, Grimes, and Perry. Raccoon Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway Broadcast booth. Shaquan Nettingham here with you tonight. Excited to bring you action between the North Polk Comets and the ADM Tigers. North Polk in their road black uniforms. Got white letters and numbers across their chest reading North Polk. ADM in their home white uniforms, red letters and numbers across their chest as the letters ADM for them. Well, here we go. Ella Subert will be jumping it up against Jaslyn Rasmussen. And let's see if ADM can get North Polk back from the earlier loss this year, as North Polk will start with it. It will be Faith Sullivan on the run out, and, well, 3 seconds into the game, she'll be going to the line as early foul on Aubrey Noring. So Sullivan already earning a trip to the free throw line. Sullivan, the top scorer. She makes the first one on this team now with 176 points here on the season. Campbell Schultz right behind at 171. Second free throw is also good. So Sullivan gives the Comets an early 2-0 lead. And here comes ADM. Here is Noring with it. Noring driving right, gives it up to Linen. Linen back to Noring, who missed the shot. And now back to Maxwell for 3, and that's in. Alexis Maxwell gets the early 3, and ADM will take their first lead of the game. Here's Rasmussen with it in the corner to Bouchard. In that first game, Bouchard in the fourth quarter hit about 3 straight threes to really separate the comments, as it was a close game until then. Bouchard really separated things. Now pass goes into Rasmussen, and then she gets called for the travel. So an early turnover here on North Polk. And ADM will get the ball back with the 1-point lead. Head coaches for both teams, North Polk by Eric Zoski and Danielle Craig for ADM. Maxwell off on that layup attempt, and here comes Schultz inside. Rasmussen misses the layup though, and Leinen gets the rebound. Rasmussen was wide open, as now pass up to Maxwell, and she was fouled by Sullivan. Sullivan reached in, and that'll be her first non-shooting foul. Side out of bounds. Maxwell will take it out, give it to Noring. Noring now puts it on the floor, double teamed, gets it to Subert. Subert driving in all the way, puts it up too hard off the glass, and Sprecher got the ball, fell to the ground, and got called for a travel. She was bumped, but they say, I guess they don't call anything. So, first turnover for the Tigers, and ADM leading 3-2. And here's Sullivan with it, gets it out to Bouchard for three. That's Harper Lincoln, the freshman. Lincoln connects from deep, and it's 5-3. North Polk grabs the lead back. Now here's Noring with it. Noring driving left, gives it to Sprecher. Sprecher puts up a jumper, no good. Subert the rebound, puts it up, no good. Gets it again, and that time another attempt at the basket is no good, but she is shooting two. That foul will be on Rasmussen. So Jaslyn Rasmussen charged for her first. Subert at the line, 4-2, has an opportunity to tie the game. First one is up, and it's good. Ella Subert, her first point of the night. Another free throw coming. Second free throw is up, and in and out goes that one. So 5-4, North Polk with the lead. Here's Bouchard with it. Bouchard driving in. Tried to kick out to Schultz, and that was almost turned over, and Leinen has it on the ground. Now up to Maxwell, puts up the layup, puts it in. Nice defense to offense there from ADM. Maxwell has 5, and it's a 6-5 lead. Sullivan, the little runner, that no good. Subert the rebound, and she'll just bring it up herself here. ADM with a 1-point lead. Played almost 3 minutes. Leinen a three, no good. Sprecher comes down with the rebound, gets it back to Maxwell. Maxwell fakes it to the side, a three, no good. Subert the rebound, another opportunity. She goes up, and that's good. Ella Subert now with 3 points, and it's 8-5. ADM leading, and quickly on the other end is Rasmussen. Her first bucket, and it's 8-7. North Polk ADM still up by 1. Here's Leinen, now to Maxwell. She'll try a three left-hand side. That's good! Alexis Maxwell having a great first quarter. She has 8 points already. Rasmussen, free throw line, gets it out. Bouchard will try to respond, and that was blocked. And out of bounds to ADM. First substitutions in for ADM include Reese Vandernoord and Grace Montag, as Sprecher and Leinen will take a seat. Alexis Maxwell coming out the gate. 8 of the 11. Ella Subert has the other 3. So here is Noring with it, being pressured by the freshman of Lincoln. Noring driving right, trying to go in, off the glass and in. Aubrey Noring. Nice aggressive drive, and ADM's up by 6. 4:10 left to play here in this first quarter. Here's Campbell Schultz with it. Schultz driving, extending, puts it up, no good. Vandernoord the rebound, clearing space, and she gets it up to Montag now. Montag inside, Suber, and she traveled. She had the right idea. Trying to post up inside. North Polk has made a substitution into the game. They send in Amelia Groudon. And aggressive defense on Lincoln. Ball to Rasmussen, who misses the layup. Groudon gets the rebound and will bring it out. ADM is being pesky defensively. Bouchard open for three. So the defense for ADM is looking good so far. Subert driving, gives it to Maxwell, left-hand corner. Back to Subert. Going inside, putting it up, no good. Rebound on the ground. Players, and they're going to call jump ball and possession with North Polk. Sprecher and Linen check back in for ADM. It will be Sullivan back in and Mara Trillweiler in for the first time here tonight for North Polk. ADM 13, North Polk 7. Coming up on 3 minutes to play here in this first quarter. Here's Schultz with it. Back to Sullivan. Sullivan's going to try a three right-hand side. No good. Rebound. Tipped up by Linen. Handled by Schultz of North Polk. Goes in and will get to the free throw line. Foul is on Reese Vandernoord. That is her first. Schultz and Sullivan were a part of the team last year that made it to state, went all the way to the championship game before they lost to Xavier. 4 of the 5 starters last year were seniors that all graduated. Schultz gets that first free throw to go. And so a little bit of a rebuild mode here for North Polk as Schultz misses that second free throw. And here is Maxwell with it. And Maxwell, they're going to call foul on Bella Sprecher. So now on Sprecher, we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 2:40 left to play. We'll be back after this. K1079 KKRF.
Here's Sammy, manager of Olson's Body and Paint, joining us to explain the importance of staying alert on the roadways this fall.
If you've driven in Iowa for any length of time, no doubt you've been startled by a deer running in front of you or standing on the side of the road. Just be thankful they're not distracted on their cell phones. A friendly reminder that deer are running and cell phones should be put away while driving. From Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, where there's a difference between body shops too.
Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, 515-987-1735.
Save big this week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel. Fairway Cottage Bread, $1.99. Izzy-O Take and Bake Bread, buy one, get one free. Tony's Jack's Pizza, $2.99 when you buy 3. And Pillsbury Toaster Strudels are 3 for $8. From the world-famous meat counter, 8-ounce boneless ribeye steaks are $12.99 each. And whole chickens are $1.88 a pound. This week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Check One Ettingham here with you as the North Polk Commons in Adel for a Raccoon River Conference matchup against the ADM Tigers here tonight. Tigers have a 13-8 advantage. Substitutions into the game. ADM send in the senior of Lauren Hagedorn here for the first time. Also Aubrey Noring back into the game. North Polk has it now with Groudon in the left-hand corner. Back to Sullivan. Sullivan's going to try a deep three. That's up and good. Faith Sullivan up to 5 points. And North Polk back within 2, 13-11. They trail. 2:21 left here. And Noring working against the freshman of Lincoln. Oh, and Harper Lincoln, so much smaller than Abby Tuttle, who was She now plays at the University of Northern Iowa. She was the point guard last year. So, just the height difference there. Aubrey Noring will try a three right-hand side. No good. Rebound goes long. Back to Noring. Now to Subert. Subert up top to Sprecher. Sprecher driving. Gives it Hagedorn. Hagedorn picks up her dribble. Looking for help. Gets it. Tried to give to Sprecher and does. Now ball on the ground. Now have a jump ball situation and we'll stay with the Tigers. 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. And an entertaining first quarter so far. Lincoln will check out. Sophia Bouchard is back into the game. Noring will take it out underneath the basket. One of the refs at the score table trying to figure something out. They say all good. And Noring give it to Subert. Subert up top. Sprecher. Sprecher driving, gives it to Lyon right-hand corner. Lyon puts up a little runner. That's no good. Tries to push it to a teammate. And instead, it's North Polk and it's Sullivan. Sullivan going up. Denied by Subert. Nice job there from the sophomore. And here is Lyon. Lyon driving in. Gives it to Sprecher. Nice pass from Lyon to Sprecher. Good heads-up play. ADM back up by 4, 15-11 with a minute to play. Groudon denied by Subert. And North Polk will remain with the ball. Maxwell back into the game for Hagedorn. Don't forget, we'll have the boys game coming up next. Tigers looking for their 10th win on the year. As Sullivan, cross-court pass, and Schultz able to save it. Schultz now working against Lyon. Nice move, puts it up, puts it in. Schultz, offensive skill set. She's up to 3 points. 15-13, ADM with the lead. Here's Noring. Noring now to Subert, left-hand wing. And back to Noring. Fakes it. Looking for help. Gets it back to Subert. Subert now driving. Gives it to a cutting Maxwell, who then tried for the extra pass to Lyon and went out of bounds off of the Comets. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 17.9 left in the quarter. Noring gets it in and is deflected by Schultz, and Schultz will pick it up now and missed the layup, and then it's saved by Sullivan to Bouchard, and Bouchard with 7 back to Sullivan, puts it up, no good, and then they're going to call a foul inside. That will be on Ella Subert. I'll be here first, and Sullivan will go back to the line. She's already 2 for 2 here in the game. First free throw is up, and that is good. Sullivan now with 6 points. Rasmussen checks back in for Groudon. Second free throw is also good from Sullivan. She's got 7, 3.5 seconds left. Here's Noring with 1. Puts it up at the buzzer. No good. At the end of first, we are tied at 15 apiece. We go to the second quarter in 1 minute. It's on K107.9 KKRF.
I'm Dan.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum and Adel.
Hey, it's Kurt from Archer Home Center, where we are a family-owned appliance, flooring, TV, and mattress store located in Adel since 1986, and we make it our mission to provide you with quality service that you won't receive from our competitors. Archer Home Center is an authorized dealer of such brands as GE, Mohawk, Serta, and more. We have what you need when you need it. For more information, stop on in or check out our website at www.archerhomecenter.com. Archer Home Center, we're here for you.
Match anyone's price, beat anybody's service. Archer Home Center.
Welcome back here to the AL Fairway broadcast booth. Shack 1 Nettingham, second quarter action between ADM and North Polk. We are tied at 15. The Commons have the ball to start here the second quarter. They got Bouchard, Schultz, Sullivan, Rasmussen, as well as Aubrey Happ, who's into the game for the first time. As Bouchard, layup, no good. And ADM comes down with it. They have Noring, Maxwell, Leinen, Suber, and Sprecher. Here's Noring. Now to Leinen, left-hand side. Driving in, puts it up. No good, and rebound to North Polk. And Schultz having trouble corralling it. Now she does. And gets it inside to Rasmussen, who scores. Rasmussen now with 4 in the game. North Polk on top, 17-15, as Maxwell responds with a step to the side 3. She's got 11 of the 18 for ADM. What a first half so far for her. ADM back up top by 1. Here is Sullivan out to Schultz. Schultz, the screen, try to get it back to Sullivan, and nice job by Leinen to tip it and get it to Sprecher, and Sprecher double teamed, and she was fouled. I believe it's going to be on Sullivan. And it will. That will be her second. So Sullivan will check out, and it will be Grouden back in as Vandernoord and Montag are into the game for ADM. Here's Montag with it at the top. 1 point lead for the Tigers. Now to Subert, right-hand side. Subert, Maxwell. Now to Montag, left-hand corner. Into Subert. Subert working in and got it to go. Ella Subert up to 5 first half points. 20-17. ADM's lead. They led by as much as 6. North Polk ended that first quarter on a 8-2 run. They're going to call jump ball here. And back with the Tigers. Yes, it will be with the Tigers. Didn't know if they were calling the other way. It looked like one of the refs pointed the other way, so I had to make sure. Here's Leinen now with it. Picks up her dribble, gets it over Maxwell. Why not? Try a 3. That time no good. Fighting for her own rebound, and it will be Maxwell. Now she's on the ground, and called jump ball and be North Polk basketball. So far, ADM, I like the defensive pressure. Offense starting to come as well, so. And not many turnovers. They have 2. North Polk just 1. So if ADM doesn't turn the ball over a lot, then they do well. Leinen will get called, being a little too aggressive. That'll be her first. Schultz will take it outside, out of bounds. She'll get it into Rasmussen, back to Schultz. Schultz puts up the layup, that's no good. And here's Leinen, who will come down with it. Leinen being guarded by Schultz. And now gets it back, Montag over to Vandernoord. Vandernoord will try a deep shot, no good. Rebound Rasmussen, and it's Bouchard who will push it up for the Comets. Bouchard. And intercepted here by Leinen. Nice job getting in the pathway. Subert gets to the line and will be shooting 2. As that will be on Bouchard. That will be her first. Subert to the line for 2. She has 1 for 2 in the game. First free throw this trip is good. She'll have another one coming. Got a pretty good crowd here tonight from both sides. Obviously a conference matchup, so trip not too far from Oleman. Second free throw, no good from Subert, but rebound stays with ADM. Montag will try a three, no good. Subert the rebound, goes up, no good. Gets a rebound, goes up again, got that time. And a chance for a three-point play. She's got 8 points. Foul will be on Audrey Happ. At Happ. It's foul number 1 to her, and Subert shoot her 5th free throw of the night. Sullivan and Lincoln back in for North Polk. ADM back up by 6. Chance to make it 7 here if Subert can convert on the free throw. As it is up, and it is good. So Ella Subert now with 9 points, and it's the biggest lead for ADM here in this first half at 24-17. Here's Sullivan in the corner. Lincoln will try a three, no good. Rebound here with Subert. Subert now over to Montag. Montag left-hand side. Tries to get it into Subert, and she does. Turnaround, no good. Sullivan races out with the rebound for North Polk, and she's running. Still has the dribble. She'll try all the way, and Subert says, not in my house. So Subert will take a rest as Maxwell will check in. Nice block there. And this will get deflected from Maxwell. You want to talk about having a first half. She is having it. And here is Montag now. Spin move, puts it up. No good. Maxwell the rebound. I mean, she's just doing everything. Vandernoord. And that pass gets cut off. And here's Lincoln running with Sullivan. She gets it back to Sullivan. Puts up the layup and got it to go. Sullivan now with 9. 24-19. We got 4:10 left to play till we hit the halftime break. And this has been an entertaining first half, I will tell you that, as a timeout called by head coach Danielle Craig as Noring was on the ground. 4:04 left to play. ADM up by 5. We'll be back after this. It's K1079 KKRF.
Heather Bruce and Osmondson Manufacturing in Perry continues to innovate and diversify outside the ag industry.
So forestry still has ground engaging equipment. So there's still blades, not the blades that you would know it as today, but very similar to what we look at as like road cleaner style. That is very similar in that forestry industry, as well as some things that kind of protect the equipment as well. That is a heat treated boron steel. That we're really good at heat treating. We're really good at boron steel. All right, you're buying that from Canada. You're buying that from China. How can we source it for you?
Osmondson Manufacturing Perry, family owned, future focused.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum and ADM.
Welcome back here to the 8L Fairway broadcast booth. Back in action here, 24-19, ADM with the lead. Schultz has it, gets it to Lincoln. Lincoln inside, Rasmussen. Got it up to go, and one. Rasmussen up to 6 points. She was fouled by Vandernoord. Vandernoord, that will be foul number 2 on her. Sprecher, Subert, and Leinen back in. Hagedorn, Montag, and Vandernoord will check out. Rasmussen at the line here for the first time tonight, her first free throw. North Polk has taken quite the amount of free throws here in this first half. We'll get to all that at halftime as she does miss, and Subert comes down with it. Gets it up to Sprecher. 24-21, ADM with the lead, 3.5 minutes to play, so we hit halftime. Here's Leinen with it, left-hand side. Leinen working against Sullivan, now double team, kicks it out. And Maxwell, 3 right-hand side, got it to go! What can't she do here in this first half? Alexis Maxwell, 14 points, 27-21. Here's Sullivan, gives it to Bouchard. Maxwell trying to be aggressive, and man, I mean, wow, she is just everywhere. Here is Sprecher now with it, and Sprecher at the top, and now gets it inside to Subert, and they're gonna say a foul inside on North Polk. So she'll go to the line shooting 2. It will be on Campbell Schultz. Schultz will pick up her first foul, and this will be 2 free throws here for Ella Subert, her 6th and 7th. That one is off. A substitution for North Polk will be Trillweiler in for Lincoln. That is North Polk. One more free throw coming here for Subert. ADM leading by 6. Second one is up. That one also no good. And out of bounds and will go to North Polk. So Subert comes up empty on the trip. Tigers still up by 6. Here is Schultz now with it. Schultz will put up a 3. No good. Subert the rebound. And here is Noring with it. Now up top to Leinen, who's poked away from Schultz. And gets it now to Sullivan. Sullivan got the bucket and 1. She's up in the double figures with 11. And it will be on Bella Sprecher. Sprecher picks up number 1. When I talk about a lot of free throws, well, Sullivan, this will be her 5th and 6th. She has 4 of 4 so far for the night. Excuse me, actually just her 5th. It was an and 1 opportunity. And she does make that free throw, so she has 12 in the game. North Polk not going away, and we knew they wouldn't. 27-24. Here is Subert with it. Subert to Noring. Noring, and you say she traveled with it. So the third turnover here of the first half here for ADM. 2:15 left to play till we hit halftime. Here's Schultz now with it. Schultz walks it over left-hand side to Sullivan. Sullivan looking for the screen. Now gives it to Bouchard. Bouchard working away middle. As this one stripped from Maxwell. And she goes up and converts. Alexis Maxwell, my gosh. She's just everywhere. 16 points for her, 29-24. ADM with the lead. Here's Rasmussen. Inside, this one will be stolen away. And it will be Noring. Noring coming up on a minute and a half left in the first half. Looking for help, finds Leinen. Leinen has it at the top, gets it to Sprecher. Sprecher driving in, gets it to Noring, left hand or right hand side. Jump ball situation, and we'll stay with the Tigers. Well, coming up at halftime, we'll break down this first half, look at all the stats, individual scores, everything like that. ADM taking it out underneath the basket. Here's Subert with it. Subert to Noring. Noring driving in, puts up a jumper. That's no good. Sprecher comes in for the rebound. Gets it out. Maxwell, a 3. No good. Sullivan, the rebound for North Polk. And with just over a minute, here she comes. Now over to Schultz, left-hand side. Schultz driving in. Tries to kick it to Lincoln, who corrals it. Lincoln gets it to Bouchard. Now we're under a minute. Now to Sullivan. Sullivan trying to look for room. Gives it to Schultz. Back to Bouchard. A straight-on 3. No good. Rebound Leinen. And she will bring things up with Schultz on her back. 40 seconds to play. She'll get it to Noring. Noring now. Out to Maxwell. Over to Sprecher. Left-hand corner. Sprecher almost loses it. Gets it to Leinen. Leinen now. Puts it on the ground. Sprecher stolen away from Bouchard. And here comes North Polk now with 20 seconds left. Inside, outside, Lincoln, a 3. No good. Subert the rebound. And ADM can hold for 1. With 11 seconds left, Subert will take it, or bring it up. Pick up her dribble. looking for help, and this will be stolen away. Sullivan get the easy layup as time expires. So 14 points for Sullivan as ADM is going to take a 29-26 advantage into halftime. They win the quarter after being tied at 15-14 to 11. ADM on top by 3. We'll have the Olson's Body and Paint halftime show coming up in just a moment. Next on K1079 KKRF.
Holidays from all of us at Raccoon Valley Bank. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your community for over 111 years. This is Brooke, and we'd like to wish you warm holiday blessings filled with love, laughter, family, friendship, and all the wonder the season has to offer. Stop in, say hello, and get to know our RVB family. With 4 locations, Adel, Dallas Center, Grimes, and Perry, Raccoon Valley Bank is just right for you. Member FDIC.
This is the Raccoon Valley Radio Community Calendar. Perry Fine Arts presents solo acoustic artist Chris Carr to the Perry Performing Arts Center on Sunday, January 18th. The concert begins at 2 o'clock that afternoon. Performing Arts Center is located at 1200 18th Street in Perry. Perry Fine Arts concerts are free, but donations are accepted and open to everyone. If your club or organization has an upcoming event, send us the information by email to community@raccoonvalleyradio.com, and we'll get the word out. Save big this week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel. Fairway Cottage Bread, $1.99. Izzy-O Take and Bake Bread, buy one, get one free. Tony's Jack's Pizza, $2.99 when you buy 3. And Pillsbury Toaster Strudels are 3 for $8. From the world-famous meat counter, 8-ounce boneless ribeye steaks are $12.99 each, and whole chickens are $1.88 a pound. This week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel.
Hey, sweetie, what are we doing this weekend?
We're going camping. You were going to repack the wheel bearings, remember?
I remember. I'm going to take it to New World Trailer. It needs tires, too.
Where are you going to get trailer tires?
At New World Trailer.
I didn't know they did tires.
Oh, they will if you ask nicely.
You better call them to make sure.
I don't have their number, plus I don't really like calling people.
It's too hard to type newworldtrailer.com. You're ridiculous. Here, call them at 515-993-3770. Or it says you can contact them through New World Trailer.
Well, welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth, and it's the Olson's Body and Paint halftime show on True Country K1079. Olson's Body and Paint is a locally owned business in Waukee. Olson's Body and Paint is committed to helping support our ADM community. As our score here, ADM 29, North Polk with 26 for the goals game as we hit the halftime break. So we'll go ahead and break it down for you. As, well, quarter by quarter scoring. ADM got off to a nice start, being really aggressive and kind of just clicking on a lot of the cylinders and everything like that, and held a 6-point lead in the quarter, and they led 13-7 as then North Polk ended the quarter on an 8-2 run to tie things at 16. So that is how that shaped out. And then 14 points were scored by the Tigers in the second quarter as the Comets scored 11. As Alexis Maxwell, man, she is having a wonderful first half. And I mean, she's just doing it from all accounts. She's scoring. She's playing great defense. She's hustling. So, I mean, we know what she's capable of offensively, but I have never really seen her kind of be, she's like everywhere tonight, and it is, I mean, obviously she's delivering, so we'll take a look at that in just a moment. Well, we look at turnovers. North Polk has 4 so far in the game, ADM with 3, and normally, you know, if ADM can keep the turnovers down, that bodes well, and, you know, you can win a lot of games, at least be in a lot of games like that. And so far, that seems to be going in their favor. Free throw shooting now. North Polk is 6 of 8 from the line. Faith Sullivan is 5 of 5. Campbell Schultz is 1 for 2. And Jaslyn Rasmussen is 0 for 1. ADM is 3 of 7 from the line, as all 7 free throws have been shot by Ella Subert. So there you go with that. And now as we look at the individual scoring, well, we'll start here with North Polk. They're led by junior Faith Sullivan, who has 14 in the game. It's 6 by sophomore Jaslyn Rasmussen. It is 3 by junior Campbell Schultz and 3 by the freshman of Harper Lincoln. Then, like I mentioned on ADM's side, well, it is junior Alexis Maxwell having her way. She has 16 first half points, followed by 9 from Ella Subert. And then it is 2 points from Aubrey Noring and also 2 points from Bella Sprecher. So again, that is the scoring breakdown here in this first half. But yeah, Alexis Maxwell, wow. I mean, I literally just have no words. And she's everywhere on defense. You know, she's finding herself. She does a good job of trying to get open for her three-point shot, because we know that she's capable, and especially if you leave her open, she is dangerous. And tonight, she is just, yeah, I mean, something has got into her tonight, and like I said, she is everywhere. There's no other way to put it. Now again, head coach Danielle Craig did go with a different starting lineup. Now Maxwell was a part of that. Obviously, the regular starters of her, Noring, and Subert, but instead of Brecken Morse and Ellis Smith, tonight decided to start Macy Linen and Bella Sprecher. Now, neither Smith or Morse have been into the game. I'm not sure if there's an injury or something with that. Don't know, I guess, what the status of them are. Hopefully they're okay, and maybe they just have the night off, or maybe head coach Craig is going to try out this lineup going forward. I guess we'll just have to wait to see after this game, but really hoping that everything is okay. Well, players should be back on the floor anytime, and we'll get ready to get the second half going. As we have update, ACGC leading over Earlham 21-20 in the girls game for halftime. So well, we will be back right after this. K107.9 KKRF.
Coverage has been hard to find until now. The new Farm Bureau Health Plan is helping Iowans save as much as 50% on their current premiums. 3 different plans offer the benefits you need, like prescriptions, preventative care, and affordable copays. Farm Bureau Health Plans are accepted at most all Iowa providers and can be purchased at any time during the year. See if you can save today.
Call me, your Farm Bureau agent, John Harada, in Adel at 515-993-4266.
Feeling run down, stressed, or just not your best? Discover Spiked IV Infusions in Adel. It's time to level up your wellness at Spiked IV Infusions in Adel. Whether you need an energizing pick-me-up, a Botox boost, or help shredding extra pounds, we've got you covered. Want to relax and rejuvenate? Try a red light therapy bed or enjoy a sauna session. Come see us in Adel, where ultimate wellness is just a drip away. Book your appointment by visiting our website or Facebook page. You deserve to feel spiked, not drained.
Happy holidays from all of us at Raccoon Valley Bank. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your community for over 111 years. This is Brooke, and we'd like to wish you warm holiday blessings filled with love, laughter, family, friendship, and all the wonder the season has to offer. Stop in, say hello, and get to know our RVB family. With 4 locations, Adel, Dallas Center, Grimes, and Perry, Raccoon Valley Bank is just right for you. Member FDIC.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real...
Welcome back here to the Olson's Body and Paint halftime show. Olson's Body and Paint has been a locally owned business in Waukee since 1980. Olson's Body and Paint is committed to helping support our ADM community. Well, ADM, they are trying to hold on here and defeat North Polk. Now, North Polk owns this season series at 12-1. ADM won the first one back in 2013. So the Tigers trying to snap a 12-game losing streak against the Comets and pick up their first win against them in 13 years as North Polk starts out with it, but Lynan blocks Schultz, and Lynan will come down, free throw jumper, and why not? Macy Lynan gets that bucket to go for her first 2 points. ADM up by 5. North Polk, let's set the floor here for you. They got Schultz, they got Sullivan, Lincoln, Bouchard, and Rasmussen. And Lynan picks up a foul on the other end. Out there for ADM with Lynan is Sprecher, Noring, Maxwell, and Subert. Here is Rasmussen with it. Rasmussen puts up the layup and no good. And here comes ADM with it. Now here is Noring. Backs it up. And Noring driving, picks up her dribble, looks for help. Finds it with Sprecher. Sprecher, left-hand side, gets it out. Subert traveled before she put the ball on the floor. Turnover, number 4 for ADM. North Polk. And here is Schultz with it now. Now to Sullivan. Here is Bouchard. Bouchard working out of Schultz. Nice between the legs move. Gets it out to Rasmussen. And Rasmussen now with 8 points in the game. North Polk back within 3, 31-28. In the corner now, it is Sprecher. Sprecher now double teamed. And she traveled. 5 turnovers now on the Tigers. Played a minute and a half here into the second half. Student section starting to fill out. They're all wearing red. Foul on Maxwell. That's her first of the night. Side out of bounds here. North Polk, Bouchard, take it out. Get it into Schultz. Schultz now to Sullivan, left-hand wing. Sullivan looking for help, finds Schultz now. Now is working her way middle, working against Lynan, puts it up, denied from Subert. Ella Subert has had some key blocks here tonight. And that is another one. Now here's Lynan. Gets it in to Noring. Noring working against Lincoln. Gets to the cross half court. Lincoln right up on her. Noring trying to shake her off. Goes all the way up and in. Aubrey Noring says, I'll take this one. And then Maxwell's going to get charged with her second as she ran into Sophia Bouchard. Kimball Scholl checking for the first time tonight here for ADM. taking the place of Leinen. She'll guard Schultz. Now it's Bouchard. And now Scholl will switch on to her. Back to Schultz. Schultz working against Maxwell now. Trying to drive in. Gets it to Rasmussen, but then met by Subert. And now here's Sullivan, who's going to try a long three. That's no good. Sprecher comes down with the rebound. ADM up by 5. Has a chance to build on that now. Here's Noring. Noring. Driving. Gets it to Scholl. Scholl puts up the layup and puts it in. Kimball Scholl coming off the bench and contributing. First bucket, 35-28. Here is Schultz now with it. Left-hand corner. Got it to Sullivan, who missed on that layup. And Subert will just walk it up. Subert now. Screen set. Now gets it off to Sprecher. Sprecher back inside. Subert now triple team. Back to Sprecher, who will try a three. Got it to go! Bella Sprecher! And ADM up by 10. With 4.5 minutes left in the third, their biggest lead here of the night. Bouchard now has it. Gets it to Schultz. Schultz driving over to Sullivan. Sullivan against Sprecher. Now to Schultz. Schultz going to slow things down with 12 on the shot clock. Scholl right in her face. And layup no good from Schultz, but Bouchard, the rebound, tries to throw it back up there. No good, and ADM comes down with it, and here is Maxwell. Maxwell racing it up, then she was fouled by Bouchard. ADM, they are playing with great energy here tonight, and they lead by 10, 38-28. 3:50 left to play in the third quarter. Timeout on the floor. Be right back after this. K107.9 KKRF.
Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee is looking for a collision estimator. Hours for this position will be Monday through Fridays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Olson's Body and Paint offers medical, dental, vision, life insurance, and retirement. Experience and estimating software is preferred. Wages will depend on experience. Join a family-owned and operated business. Contact Sam or Dennis at Olson's Body and Paint at 515-987-1735.
Hey, it's Kurt from Archer Home Center, where we are a family-owned appliance, flooring, TV, and mattress store located in Adel since 1986. And we make it our mission to provide you with quality service that you won't receive from our competitors. Archer Home Center is an authorized dealer of such brands as GE, Mohawk, Serta, and more. We have what you need when you need it. For more information, stop on in or check out our website at www.archerhomecenter.com. Archer Home Center, we're here for you.
Match anyone's price, beat anybody's service. Archer Home Center.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Nettingham here with you tonight. Tigers leading over the Comets 38-28. Got under 4 minutes left to play here. As ball stolen away here from Schultz. Sullivan now picks it up. She's running, backs it up, and now gets it over. Groudon is now into the game. Here's Schultz. Schultz, a shorter jumper, bouncing on the rim, no good. And then ball into the hands of Subert. ADM up by 10. Here's Subert now at the top, gets it to Leinen. Leinen inside, Subert converts on the layup. Ella Subert into double figures with 11. ADM lead up to 12. 3 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Here's Schultz. Sullivan, layup, good. And 16 points for Sullivan, and now we have another timeout here from North Polk. We'll be right back after this. 40-30 is our score. ADM on top. 2:57 left to play in the third. It's K107.9 KKRF.
Thanks this week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel. Fairway Cottage Bread, $1.99. Izzy-O Take and Bake Bread, buy one, get one free. Tony's Jack's Pizza, $2.99 when you buy three. And Pillsbury Toaster Strudels are 3 for $8. From the world-famous meat counter, 8-ounce boneless ribeye steaks are $12.99 each, and whole chickens are $1.88 a pound. This week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. 40-30 is the lead for ADM. Tigers have the ball right now. 2:50 left to play. Here is Maxwell. Now over to Subert. Subert back to Maxwell, and she'll try a three. That time no good. Maxwell, 16 points in the first half. She has not scored here in the third quarter. And here is Schultz. Obviously can't afford to just kind of go to sleep on this North Polk team. They won't go away, as now ball is in the hands of Happ. Long three by Sullivan, no good, and ADM comes down with it. Maxwell running, coming up on the 2-minute mark here in the third, looking for help. She gets it to Scholl, over to Montag. Montag now being hounded by Sullivan, and ball stolen away now into the front court to Sullivan. She picks it up, and she got the layup to go. Sullivan up to 18. 40-32. Under 2 minutes to play. As here is Scholl with it. Back to Leinen. Leinen holding strong. Got it out to Montag. Montag inside. Subert double teamed. Gets it to Leinen now. 12 on the shot clock. Montag driving in. And nice move. Couldn't get the layup to go. Ball on the ground. And North Polk comes out with it, and here's Sullivan working on a 2-on-1. Sullivan goes up and puts it in. Faith Sullivan scores the last couple for North Polk, and they're back within 6 with a minute to play in the third quarter. Leinen feeling some pressure from Schultz, and now gets it to Montag, who will try a three. Big response there. Grace Montag, that was much needed. 43-34. Kind of stalls the momentum right now that North Polk was starting to gain. Biggest lead has been 12 for ADM. Here's Bouchard all the way in. Uses the speed to get to the bucket. That's her first basket of the game. 43-36. Now some full court pressure from the Comets. And timeout by head coach Danielle Craig. Her team up by 7, 29 seconds left to play in the third quarter. As we're going to have a good one on filling down the stretch. We'll be back in 30 seconds. K1079 KKRF.
For 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, they get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why they're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Call me, your Farm Bureau agent, John Harada, in Adel at 515-993-4266.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2020 SNL PNC Group Direct with premium.
Welcome back here to the ADL Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Ettingham here with you. 43-36. ADM on top of North Polk. 29 seconds remain here in the third quarter. ADM has the basketball. They get it into Aubrey Noring. And again, the full court pressure here. And then they're... Well, now they're going to stop. I don't think the clock started when the ball was inbounded, so I'm going to figure that out real fast. At first I thought they were whistling for a 10-second violation, but not quite. So now the ref's having a conversation with head coach Eric Zoski on North Polk's side to explain the situation. So So now they take some more time off the clock. Went from 28.7 to 24.6. That's on the game clock as that gets inbounded to Scholl. Scholl, double team, gets it to Maxwell. ADM again up by 7. Maxwell gets in the corner now to Montag. Back to Noring now with 10 on the shot clock. Noring working against Schultz. And then a foul called against North Polk. That will be on Groudon. So Amelia Groudon, foul number 1 to hers. 4.5 seconds left. ADM will take it out underneath the basket. Get it in here to Scholl. And Scholl traveled. So 6 turnover here on ADM. 2.7 seconds to go. North Polk's going to basically need a 3/4 court heave. And we'll be side out of bounds here for Campbell Schultz. So he can get a little bit of a running start. Get it in the backcourt to Bouchard. Bouchard will put it up at the buzzer. No good. And at the end of 3, ADM will take a 43-36 lead. They score 14 points in the third to 10 from North Polk. Well, we'll see what the fourth quarter has in store right after this. K1079 KKRF.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Experience the magic this holiday season with our new Zero Plus credit card. This is Brooke with Raccoon Valley Bank. For a limited time, get 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for up to 24 billing cycles. That's up to 2 years. Check it out at raccoonvalleybank.com or stop in at any of our 4 locations: Adel, Dallas Center, Grimes, and Perry. Raccoon Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Nettingham here with you. Start of the fourth quarter, ADM on top 43-36. And well, in the first game, fourth quarter is where it all kind of fell apart for ADM. They led by 1, ended up losing by 12. Outscored by 13 in the fourth. Bella Sprecher drives to the basket. Can't get it to go. Sprecher out there with Maxwell, Subert, Leinen, and Noring. North Polk with Schultz, Lincoln, Sullivan, Rasmussen, and Bouchard as we get this fourth started. Bouchard has it at the top. She'll try a 3. No good. Now Bouchard was a catalyst in that first game, as in that fourth quarter. She had about 3 straight possessions where she made 3s and really kind of separated it for North Polk. This one almost stolen away from Schultz. Will stay with ADM. They got 20 on the shot clock. It's kind of that fine line of you don't want to, play too conservatively. There's still 7 minutes left. Just want to be smart with the ball, take smart shots. See how this finishes out here. Here's Noring, gets it to Maxwell. Maxwell right-hand side, slings it to Leinen, now to Subert. Subert, and she traveled before she put it on the floor, so now that is 7 turnovers, ADM. I had them with about 2 at half, so they have had 5 here in the second half. Again, usually successful when they don't turn it over. Here is Lincoln. Nice job by Sprecher to put her hands up and deflect the pass. Now she's trying to find a point guard to get it to, and that will be out of bounds. ADM's going to have to be mindful, though, of the 10-second violation, though. I'm not sure how much time that took. I want to say that took a good 6 seconds, though. So ADM got to keep in mind that internal clock to get it across, as Noring has it in the backcourt. And even the North Polk crowd was asking for the 10-second, but nothing's called. And here's Sprecher now with it. Sprecher driving baseline, getting it back out, looking for help. Finds it with Noring, now to Linen. Linen will try a three. Up and no good. Sprecher got the rebound, put it up and in. Bella Sprecher, right place, right time. She's up to 7 points, and ADM back up by 9. Here's Schultz now. Now to Sullivan, left-hand side. Sullivan, Bouchard will try to respond with a three. That's good. Sophia Bouchard again. She's capable. She's got 5. It's back to a 6-point game. 5:50 left. Plenty of time. Here is Maxwell. Back to Subert. Subert slings it over here to Sprecher. Sprecher. Ball poked away from her from Sullivan. Sullivan now driving all the way in. And they're going to say a blocking foul against Alexis Maxwell. Kind of looked like Sullivan kind of used the shoulder a little bit, but they call Maxwell with the foul. That will be her 3rd. And back to the line goes Sullivan for her 6th and 7th free throws here of the night. That's her first miss of the night. Grouden in for North Polk. Montag in for Linen and ADM. 45-39. Sullivan has a chance to make this a 5-point game if she converts this free throw. And she misses both after going 5 of 5. And that will be a jump ball situation and go back to the comments. So empty trip from Sullivan. However, she does come up with the jump ball situation and get it back for the comments. Here's Sullivan now. Gets it out. Rasmussen a three. That's no good. Rebound. Here goes to Maxwell. Coming up on the 5-minute mark. Noring backing it out. Gives it to Montag. Montag driving right. In the corner to Noring. Noring fouled. And foul. It'll be on Grouden. Grouden, that will be her 2nd. 45-39. ADM will take it out. Maxwell and Sprecher will take a seat. Subert has it, puts it up, puts it in. Ella Subert with 13 as Vandernoord checked in, and then a foul on Linen. Schultz driving to the basket. For Linen, that's foul number 3 on her. You gotta be cautious here. If the game if the game gets tighter and happens to go into overtime, fouling situation will come into big question. Schultz capitalizes on that first free throw. Right now, Maxwell has 3, and it's Linen with 3. Also, Vandernoord has 2, so that's things to keep in mind. Second free throw off from Schultz. She does make the first, though. She has 4 points in the game. 47-40, ADM with the lead. Here's Linen with it. Under 5 to go. Here's Montag. Montag into Vandernoord, out to Subert, right-hand side. Subert working against the whole defense of North Polk. Turns around, can't put it in. Rasmussen comes down with it for North Polk. Here come the comments with Sullivan. Always out to the races. Kicks it out to Bouchard. Bouchard, pump fake, puts it up. No good. Subert goes high for the rebound. Then ball stolen away from Sullivan. Sullivan puts it up, puts it in. Faith Sullivan, she never stops playing. And North Polk back within 5. Sullivan has 22 on the night. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this. K1079 KKRF.
Here's Sammy, manager of Olson's Body and Paint, joining us to explain the importance of staying alert on the roadways this fall.
If you've driven in Iowa for any length of time, no doubt you've been startled by a deer running in front of you or standing on the side of the road. Just be thankful they're not distracted on their cell phones. A friendly reminder that deer are running and cell phones should be put away while driving. From Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, where there's a difference between body shops too.
Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, 515-987-1735.
Save big this week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel. Fairway Cottage Bread, $1.99. Izzy-O Take and Bake Bread, buy one, get one free. Tony's Jack's Pizza, $2.99 when you buy three. And Pillsbury Toaster Strudels are 3 for $8. From the world-famous meat counter, 8-ounce boneless ribeye steaks are $12.99 each, and whole chickens are $1.88 a pound. This week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Nettingham here with you. 4:07 left to play. ADM clinging to a 5-point lead, 47-42. They led by as many as 12. But North Polk not going away. Specifically, Faith Sullivan is keeping the comments in this. She's got 22 points. She's showing the aggressive defensively, and that's off the foot of Leinen. And North Polk has a chance to get within one possession here. Well, I mentioned it. North Polk owned the fourth quarter the first time these teams matched in Alleman. And right now, they've scored 6 points. This one's stolen away. Montag has it, turns around, shoots the three, no good. And then rebound on Reese Vandernoord. Now, as we have a couple of score updates. Earlham over ACGC 33-32 at the end of the third. Grandview Christian beat Greene County 68-35. Those are girls' scores from around the Raccoon Valley Radio Network. 47-42 here is our score. ADM on top of North Polk. Here is Schultz with it. Back to Rasmussen. Rasmussen gets it over to Bouchard. Under 3.5 minutes to play. Bouchard gets it over to Sullivan now. Sullivan driving in, puts it up, and we'll go to the free throw line. As foul is on Grace Montag, her first. Sullivan, well, she's been busy from the line. These will be her 8th and 9th free throws. She is 5 of 7 so far. She missed her last 2 after making her first 5. That time she is good. Sprecher and Noring back into the game. Well, these last 3 minutes and 18 seconds are going to be a doozy. ADM again has not beat North Polk since 2013 as Sullivan goes 2 for 2 there. She's got 24 in the game. They are trying to break that. They are just trying to hold on here as that one goes out of bounds. Bumped out off the Noring. And the momentum right now definitely with the comments. Again, there's no quit. They can get within one or potentially tie the game on a 3-point shot. Rasmussen try to get it inside. Sullivan has to chase it down, and she tracks it. Now she'll just back it out. Coming up on the 3-minute mark, Sullivan driving back in. Gives it out here to Bouchard. Bouchard looking for a screen. Gives it to Sullivan. Sullivan will set up shop here. Sullivan driving, puts it up, puts it in somehow, some way. Schultz got it to go, and North Polk back within one, 47-46. Here is Noring with it. Noring, Montag to Subert. Subert, step through, short. Rasmussen the rebound. Here come the Collins. They can take the lead on any shot here. Sullivan has it. Man, what a game. Down to 2:12. Sullivan with the ball. This is Schultz. Put it up and in again. Campbell Schultz. 2 contested layups, and the Commons have a 1-point lead. As now their crowd is chanting for defense, and it is smothering here. Maxwell has the ball driving in. She was tripped up. So foul on the floor. So Groudon get charged with the foul. That'll be her third. Maxwell, she's been quiet here in the second half. She has not scored a single point. She had 16 in the first half. And ADM just needs a bucket. Subert! She went up. She was fouled. She did not get the bucket, though. Foul is on Sullivan. Subert is 3 of 7 from the line. I don't need to tell you how big these free throws are. 1 would tie it. 2 would take the lead. 1:44 left. Subert's first free throw, that is short. Subert has shot all the free throws here for ADM. She's got one more. We'll have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this. K1079 KKRF.
I'm done.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Welcome back here to the Fuller's Petroleum postgame. Excuse me, I don't know where my head's at. We're at the Adel Health Mart No, we're not there either. Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Excuse me, my head is all over the place. This game is not over. 48-47. As North Polk has stormed back here in the fourth quarter. They had a great fourth quarter the first time these teams met in Alleman. ADM. Ella Subert, well, she has a chance to tie it now. Missed her first free throw on this trip. Has a chance to tie right here. Free throw is up. That time it's good. Subert goes 1 for 2. She's at 14 and we're tied at 48. A minute 40 left to play. Fasten your seatbelts. Here we go. Sullivan has it in the left-hand corner. She'll bring it out. She'll get it to Schultz. North Polk in no hurry, obviously. It's a 0-0 game now. Schultz finds some room, gets it inside to Groudon, who got the layup to go. That's her first 2 points, and they're big, 50-48. 1:15 left to play. Here is Noring. Noring driving, giving it to Sprecher. Sprecher outside to Subert. Got a minute and 5 seconds. Subert driving in, puts it up, and can't get it to go. And Schultz, the rebound, and she was fouled. It will be on Aubrey Noring. And within the bonus, well, Schultz will be shooting free throws, 5th and 6th. She's 2 of 4 from the line. It's a 2-point game right now. We got exactly 1 minute left. Schultz, first one is good. Man, this would be a heartbreaker. ADM had a 12-point lead in the third quarter. And North Polk has just slowly dwindled as the second free throw is missed. So that keeps the game open at just 1 possession. Schultz has 9. As ball with the Tigers, and get some full court pressure here. 51-48. We got 59 seconds to play. ADM, you just need to get it in. Noring has it. North Polk not going to make it easy. Here's Leinen now with it. Here is Subert. Subert dribbling. We'll back it up down to 50 seconds. Subert driving in, gets it to Maxwell. Maxwell will try a three. No good. Rebound with Sullivan. And she'll wait. Now she'll bring it up. And it'll be a foul from Macy Linen, as there's about a 7-second difference between game and shot clock. Really don't have much of a choice. I mean, you could have played all-out defense, but obviously you're hoping for them to miss. But Sullivan, she misses that free throw. She's got one more, still a 3-point game. Sullivan's second free throw also off, so ADM stays alive. Down to 30 seconds. Here's Noring, and we're going to have a timeout by head coach Danielle Craig. 2 misses from Faith Sullivan leaves the game open for ADM. 27 seconds. We'll be back in 30 right here, K1079 KKRF.
Heather Bruce and Osmondson Manufacturing in Perry continues to innovate and diversify outside the ag industry.
So forestry still has ground engaging equipment. So there's still blades, not the blades that you would know it as today, but very similar to what we look at as like road cleaners style. That is very similar in that forestry industry, as well as some things that kind of protect the equipment as well. That is a heat treated boron steel. That we're really good at heat treating. We're really good at boron steel. All right, you're buying that from Canada. You're buying that from China. How can we source it for you?
Osmondson Manufacturing in Perry, family owned, future focused.
Welcome back here to the Haydale Fairway broadcast booth. Tightly contested game. However, ADM has been outscored in this fourth quarter 15-5. We were tied at 15 after the first quarter. ADM held a 29-26 advantage at half. They held a 43-36 advantage after the third quarter. However, they led by 7, or excuse me, they led by as much as 12 in the third quarter. But once again, North Polk has just showed that resiliency, and ADM has a chance to tie here with 25 seconds left and maybe send this into overtime. Noring has it. She's being hounded by Schultz, and now it's with Subert. Subert to Maxwell. Maxwell looking for a chance for a three, and then she ended up traveling. So a turnover on ADM. That's their 10th, and a timeout on the floor. 13 and a half seconds to play. Man, you got to give it to the fight of ADM. And I say a heartbreaker just in the facts for the players. I just imagine what the players are thinking is we played so well through 3 quarters. You kind of had North Polk on the ropes. You were up by 12. You took a 7-point lead into the fourth. And I mean, you could kind of feel the momentum shifting. Sullivan started to get, a few defensive stops and conversions. And it was just, before you know it, North Polk has the lead. And, yeah, I mean, like I said, I just can't imagine what the players are thinking. Obviously, it's a regular season game, but it's a conference game. So that is big. And the fact that you haven't beat the Comets in 13 years, I mean, had a chance to, nix all of that, as a foul will be called on Macy Linen. And now what you're hoping for is missed free throws, as Campbell Schultz will go to the line. So Linen, foul number 4 on her. Again, we don't know the status update with Brecken Morse and Ellis Smith. They did not play at all tonight. Again, those are 2 of the original starters. So I'm not sure if there's injury or what's going on with that. Sullivan has a chance to put it away as she does make the first free throw, and that will essentially do it. So Or that was Schultz, excuse me, not Sullivan. Second free throw is also good. So Schultz now with 11, 10 seconds to play. North Polk up by 5, and ADM. Sprecher will have a 3. That will be good. But time is going to run out on ADM. Sprecher will finish with 10. ADM falls by 2. Final score, 53-51. North Polk ends up pulling out the victory. They score 17 in the final frame. ADM scores 8. Well, a tough one here for the Tigers. Almost had it against the Commons, but North Polk prevails, winning the game by 2. As we'll get you ready for the Fuller's Petroleum postgame show. And then we'll get you ready here for the boys contest coming up right after this. North Polk squeaks by ADM 53-51 in a comeback effort. We'll get you ready right after this. K1079 KKRF.
Big this week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel. Fairway Cottage Bread, $1.99. Izzy-O Take and Bake Bread, buy one, get one free. Tony's Jack's Pizza, $2.99 when you buy 3. And Pillsbury Toaster Strudels are 3 for $8. From the world-famous meat counter, 8-ounce boneless ribeye steaks are $12.99 each. And whole chickens are $1.88 a pound. This week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel.
Hey, sweetie, what are we doing this weekend?
We're going camping. You were going to repack the wheel bearings, remember?
I remember. I'm going to take it to New World Trailer. It needs tires, too.
Where are you going to get trailer tires?
At New World Trailer.
I didn't know they did tires.
Oh, they will if you ask nicely.
You better call them to make sure.
I don't have their number, plus I don't really like calling people.
It's too hard to type newworldtrailer.com. You're ridiculous. Here, call them at 515-993-3770. Or it says you can contact them through newworldtrailer.com.
Affordable health coverage has been hard to find until now. The new Farm Bureau Health Plan is helping Iowans save as much as 50% on their current premiums. 3 different plans offer the benefits you need, like prescriptions, preventative care, and affordable copays. Farm Bureau Health Plans are accepted at most all Iowa providers and can be purchased at any time during the year. See if you can save today.
Call me, your Farm Bureau agent, John Harada, in Adel at 515-993-4266.
Feeling run down, stressed, or just not your best? Discover Spiked IV Infusions in Adel. It's time to level up your wellness at Spiked IV Infusions in Adel. Whether you need an energizing pick-me-up, a Botox boost, or help shredding extra pounds, we've got you covered. Want to relax and rejuvenate? Try a red light therapy bed or enjoy a sauna session. Come see us in Adel, where ultimate wellness...
Gotta finish that. This is the Fuller's Petroleum postgame show. For over 50 years, Fuller's Petroleum has been serving the area. Take advantage of their 24-hour pay-at-the-pump service. Just take a ride out of Tiger Drive, head up the hill on Old Portland Road. Discover today the advantages of filling up with quality Fuller fuel. Final score for the girls, North Polk 53, ADM with 51. It was tough. Game was tied at 15 at the end of the first. ADM led 29-26. At halftime, in the third quarter, they led by as many as 12 did the Tigers and ended up leading by 7 to enter the fourth quarter. And North Polk outscored them 17-8. Ended up winning the game 53-51. Faith Sullivan and Campbell Schultz were the leaders to charge the way for the North Polk comeback. Turn our attention here to the boys momentarily. ADM, well, they only had 2 turnovers at half. They ended the game with 10. So it really piled up in that second half. They were 4 of 9 from the line. And really, it was only Ella Subert from the line. She was 4 of 9. So, missed free throws, obviously in a 2-point game. That tells that story. North Polk had 4 turnovers in the game. They were 12 of 19 from the line, Faith Sullivan was 7 of 11 from the line, and Campbell Schultz was 5 of 7. Jaslyn Rasmussen was 0 for 1. Individual scoring, well, North Polk was led by Sullivan with 24. It was 11 for Schultz, 8 points for Rasmussen, 5 points for Sophia Bouchard, 3 points for Harper Lincoln, 2 points for Amelia Groudon. Got a big layup at the end of the game. And then for ADM, well, they were led by junior Alexis Maxwell. She had 16 points. However, she scored all 16 of those points in the first half. Did not score a single point in the second. 14 points for Ella Suber, 10 points for Bella Sprecher, 4 points for Aubrey Noring, 3 points for Grace Montag, 2 points for Macy Linen, and 2 points for Kimball Scholl. Tonight's Picture Perfect Play presented by Archer Home Center located in Adel. Well, the Picture Perfect Play was the third quarter for ADM. Went up by 12, led by 7. It looked like, man, these games are just the toughest because ADM played great those first 3 quarters. It's just down the stretch. Turnovers got the best of them, but the third quarter was tonight's Picture Perfect Play presented by Archer Home Center located here in Adel. It's now time for tonight's Player of the Game, brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services agent John Harada. Offices in both Adel and Dallas Center. You know what? I'm going to give that to Alexis Maxwell. She had 16 points. I mentioned she didn't score in the second half, but her aggressiveness defensively, and she was looking for her shot. She was just everywhere on the court tonight. So Alexis Maxwell gets tonight's Picture Perfect Play, tonight's Player of the Game, brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services agent John Harada. Offices in both Adel and Dallas Center. For insurance or investment advice, call 515-993-4266. Well, we had an opportunity. We'll turn our attention to the boys' game to talk with head coach Trevor Michelson. And we'll get you prepared for tonight's matchup on the boys' side. We'll do that right after this. It's on K107.9 KKRF.
Time for a Fuller Fuel fun fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Experience the magic this holiday season with our new Zero Plus credit card. This is Brooke with Raccoon Valley Bank. For a limited time, get 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for up to 24 billing cycles. That's up to 2 years. Check it out at raccoonvalleybank.com or stop in at any of our 4 locations, Adel, Dallas Center, Grimes, and Perry. Raccoon Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to the Adel Health Mart pregame show on True Country K107.9 KKRF. My name is Shaquan Nettingham, and today we are being joined by the Adel DeSoto Minburn head boys basketball coach, Trevor Michelson. And Trevor, really appreciate you taking the time to join me.
Yeah, of course. Happy Friday.
Well, yeah, happy Friday to you as another home game here for the ADM Tigers as kind of the conference schedule for Raccoon River starts over and you welcome in the North Polk Comets tonight. So already had one go around at them. And so again, tonight will be the second time that you see the Comets. But before we get to that, you kind of rounded out the first half of the conference schedule on Tuesday as you hosted Carlisle and got a great victory there, winning 80-44, and I just had really great contributions. Obviously, 80 points this season has been the season high so far in total points. But what I really liked from my vantage point is obviously you had a lot of different players contributing, several players in double figures, Tate Troster playing big, coming off the bench. But, I think really the energy that you guys showed, especially in that first quarter, getting out with 27 first quarter points, kind of clicking on all cylinders. What was kind of the message and what were you happy to see with that performance on Tuesday?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, getting out and getting a quick start was important, and we were happy to see that. Our message wasn't really any different. It was focus on us, and we really wanted to stress moving the ball and getting it side to side, and then getting opportunities to get out and run. And I thought our guys executed, just our game plan and making the simple reads, but also the correct reads throughout the course of the game better probably than we had all year. And so that was it was really encouraging to see. And like you said, a lot of different guys have stepped up the last couple games, and that's I think what makes us dangerous is on any given night we have a different guy that can all of a sudden give you 12 points off the bench or from kind of a different area. So we're really happy with the way our guys played.
Absolutely. And of course, like you mentioned, the guys off the bench is been really great this year. Just you've seen, Reese Strittmatter come and contribute, Tyler Knipe, and Tate Troster is a player. He's kind of been integrated more in the bench role as the season has went on. And what have you liked that you've seen from him off the bench? It seems like his confidence is definitely up, and it really, whoever comes off the bench, it kind of just seemed prepared and ready to contribute from the get-go. So, I mean, specifically from Tate, what have you seen with his growth from the beginning of the year to where he is now?
Yeah, I think just his comfort level, playing with some of the other guys. Start of the year, he was predominantly a JV guy, and he got limited reps with those top guys in practice. And as he started to play better at the JV level and was really kind of coming into his own and shooting the ball really, really well, then he earned the opportunity to get more minutes on varsity, and he's taken advantage. He's come in and he started off a little slow shooting early, and I don't know if that was, maybe a confidence issue, just having not played a ton, but now he's aggressive and he makes the right play. He's good defensively. He's long. He rebounds. And so he just does a lot of really nice things for us. And so he's a great complement to some of the guys we have that are currently on the floor. Obviously, Trey spaces the floor sees the floor real well. And then we have Hudson Lawrenson and, so many other guys that space the floor. And so he's a really good complementary piece to those guys.
Absolutely. Again, we're speaking here with the ADM head boys basketball coach, Trevor Michelson, for the Adel Health Mart pregame show. And, Trevor, as we move on, like I mentioned, you have North Polk coming in tonight. And so, and then we'll get to another game that you have next week that Raccoon Valley Radio we will not have the broadcast of. But first things first, again, focusing on tonight, talk about North Polk. Like I mentioned, I know you guys already saw them in Alleman earlier this year. Actually, it was your second game that you played. You got a monster victory over them. But, when I talked to assistant coach Trenton Hillbrands after last game against Carlisle, he said, now that it's round two, what we're trying to work on is making sure that the guys just don't get complacent. And, because it's once you kind of have seen the teams once, you kind of maybe know how their play style is and stuff like that. So what's kind of the message going into tonight to basically have your guys not relax and just kind of just treat it as another, game in the schedule?
Yeah. And that's been our kind of our theme all year. It's just focus on us. We're not playing necessarily just for tonight. We're trying to fine tune things, and regardless of the score, we want to execute at a high level because that's what's going to take, towards the end of the year to get where we want to go. And I think the history piece of it will be important. These guys have seen, a couple years ago, we beat them by 35 or 40 at our place, and we went up to their place, and it took a last second shot to beat them. And so, that first game has no bearings on this current game. They were their second game with a brand new head coach running new stuff. And so, we were fortunate to catch them at a time where they probably weren't playing at their best, and they've improved a lot, and they're playing a lot better, and they got a lot of kids that can make shots. And so, we're gonna have to be sound defensively. And, but again, it's one of those things. If we feel like if we execute our stuff at a high level, we'll be in a really good position.
Absolutely. And then, like I mentioned, coming up on Monday, you have non-conference opportunity. You're playing in the 2026 MLK Basketball Classic. And, with that, you're taking on Sergeant Bluff Luton. That's going to be a early game and on the road. So, you guys will be making the trip all the way to the Council Bluffs. And so, obviously, a long road trip. But, I mean, maybe just talk about how cool it is to obviously play on MLK Day and just get an opportunity to play in that classic tournament.
Yeah, the state is allowing a lot more of those and getting opportunities to play 20-second game. And so it's awesome. It gives teams an opportunity to play someone different. So we were excited when Coach Isaacson from Council Bluffs, Abe Lincoln, reached out and to see if we were interested. And there was some talks of different teams we were going to play, and it ended up with Sergeant Bluff Luton. Didn't know much about their team going into this year, but the more I'm watching them, I truly, even though they're not ranked, I think they're probably one of the top 10 teams in the state just on their skill level, and they have some close losses to 4A teams. And so if you look at the quality of their team, they got two brothers that are the guards. They're their coaches' kids, and they're super talented. Then they got really good role players around them. They got big, strong, physical kids. They're going to play super hard, and so I think they're a really talented team, and that'll be a good test for us. You got to kind of fight the human nature of making excuses about a long bus ride in an early morning and all that stuff, because this is, potential tip-off time for a game at the state tournament. And if that's where we want to go, then, I think it's a good challenge for our guys to play in an environment where we may not have a ton of fans make it to the game. Hopefully we have some, but they're a little bit closer. I think they'll have a pretty good student section there. And so it'll kind of feel like a road game, even though it's neutral. And our guys will have to play really well for us to get a win there.
Absolutely. Well, a great opportunity coming up on Monday. Raccoon Valley Radio, we will not have the broadcast of that game, but we will tonight against the North Polk Comets. And again, we've been joined by the ADM head boys basketball coach, Trevor Michelson. Trevor, really always appreciate the time. Good luck tonight. And yeah, we're rooting on a W.
All right. Thanks, Shaquan.
You're absolutely welcome. We'll have more of the Adel Health Mart pregame show coming up right after this on K1079 KKRF.
Here's Sammy, manager of Olson's Body and Paint, joining us to explain the importance of staying alert on the roadways this fall.
If you've driven in Iowa for any length of time, no doubt you've been startled by a deer running in front of you or standing on the side of the road. Just be thankful they're not distracted on their cell phones. A friendly reminder that deer are running and cell phones should be put away while driving. From Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, where there's a difference between body shops too.
Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, 515-987-1735.
Save big this week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel. Fairway Cottage Bread, $1.99. Izzy-O Take and Bake Bread, buy one, get one free. Tony's Jack's Pizza, $2.99 when you buy three. And Pillsbury Toaster Strudels are 3 for $8. From the world-famous meat counter, 8-ounce boneless ribeye steaks are $12.99 each, and whole chickens are $1.88 a pound. This week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel.
Welcome back here to the Adel Health Mart pregame show, True Country K1079. As we're getting ready here for the boys matchup, as we will have the Raccoon Valley Bank starting line. That's Raccoon Valley Bank, not too big, not too small. Raccoon Valley Bank, just right for you. Let's start here with the North Polk Comets for the boys, as they will be starting junior Brady Cathcart. It'll be senior of Jason Slings, freshman of Tommy Speaker, senior of Jack Speaker, and then senior of Eli Peterson. The 5 for the Tigers, and there is a bit of a change. Head coach Trevor Michelson going with the sophomore Walker Holmberg out there, start in place of Hudson Scholl. Then it'll be senior Trey Wright. It'll be junior Eli Weavers, senior Hudson Lawrenson, and senior of Hayden Dolman. Those are tonight's Raccoon Valley Bank starting lineups. Not too big, not too small. Raccoon Valley Bank, just right for you. Bright will be jumping it up against Peterson. First time these teams met in All-Men back on December 5th. That was the ADM winning 63-25. As Tigers will start with it here, as Weavers will get it into the front court. Get it to Lawrenson, always running. Now to Bright. Bright back to Weavers in the corner. And now here is Lawrenson trying to work his way inside. He was blocked by Tommy Speaker. And here is North Polk now with it. Tommy has it on the inside, looking for room. Slings it out here to his brother of Jack, who misses the three. And here comes Trey Bright with it. Now to Holmberg, right-hand side. Gets it inside. Dolman waits, puts it up, puts it in. Hayden Dolman on the board with two, and ADM take the early lead. Played about a minute into the contest. Here is Tommy Speaker with it. Now up top here to Cathcart, over to Jack. Now left-hand side is Peterson. Gets it inside to Jack Speaker. Jack ripped away from Weavers. And here comes ADM. Lawrenson steps into a three left-hand side. No good there. And it's Tommy Speaker the rebound. He will bring it up, slowing things down. Give it up to Jason Slings. Over here to Cathcart. Now to Peterson. Peterson back to Cathcart. Now to Jack Speaker right-hand side. That one poked away. Jack will get it back. Get it over to Tommy. Tommy now to Slings. And now Peterson left-hand side inside. That one up and no good from Tommy Speaker. And on the run out is Lawrenson, who got the easy layup. Hudson Lawrenson with his first 2 points. And we're up 4-0 is ADM. As here is Cathcart with it. Right-hand side, now over to Speaker. That's Jack. Now Tommy. Back to Peterson, left-hand wing. Peterson just holding. Now gives it up to Jack Speaker. And stolen away here as North Polk has 2 turnovers here in the game, and then ADM turned it over. 4-0 our score. We played 2.5 minutes into the contest. Head coach for North Polk is Alan Jenkins. And for ADM, it is Trevor Michelson. North Polk 6-6 on the year, 3-5 inside the RRC. ADM 9-1 overall, 7-1 in RRC play. Here's Lawrenson with it, back up tight, top, to Bright. Bright drives all the way in, got the bucket to go, and one. Trey Bright got his first field goal. It's 7-0 with a free throw coming. Foul is on Tommy Speaker. Speaker picks up foul number 1. As Peterson will check out of the game. Cale Peterson into the game. So Eli goes out and Cale is in. And here's the free throw from Bright. That's up and good. Trey Bright converts. He's got 3. And it's a 7-0 start for ADM. As looks like we have a foul on ADM on Weavers. So Weavers, that was away from the ball. 7-0 is our score, under 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. And then ball out of bounds. So a North Polk turnover off the out of bounds. That's their third already here. Couple minutes into the game. Here come the Tigers once again. As this one stolen away from Tommy Speaker. Gives it back to Jack. Jack puts his body into it and is fouled and one. As foul is on Hayden Dolman. So Dolman will check out. Reese Stripmatter into the game. Jack Speaker at the line. Speaker, the leading scorer for the Comets. Free throw is off. Ball is batted around and ends up with Tommy Speaker, who then he's fouled. Or actually, they're going to call it on an offensive foul on Tommy Speaker. So 2 fouls on Tommy. And here is Weavers now with it. 7-2 is the start for ADM. Weavers gives it over to Holmberg, right-hand side. Holmberg now to Bright. Back to Weavers. Here to Strip Matter. To Lawrenson. Right-hand side. Double team. Gets it to Strip Matter. Cross court. Weavers up top. Bright. Inside. Weavers. Nice pump fake. Goes up. Puts it in. Weavers. Nice pump fake. 4 different Tigers have scored as they lead 9-2. As here is Cathcart with it. Cathcart gets it to Jack Speaker. Now over to Tommy. Tommy picks up the dribble. Now here's Slings who comes and gets it. 10 on the shot clock. Now over to Cathcart. And a 3 by Tommy Speaker, and it's good. It's his first field goal. 9-5. ADM still on top. Here's Bright now. Spin move. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Grabs his own rebound. Puts it up again. And we'll go to the line for 2. And his foul is on Cale Peterson. That is foul number 1. Bright now to the line for 2. First one is up and good. As Tommy Speaker will take a seat, Eli Peterson is back into the game. Bright with another free throw. And he gets that one to go. Trey Bright up to 5 points, 11-5 is the lead here for ADM. Here's Cathcart with it, back to Jack Speaker. Now to Slings. Slings over to Peterson. And then that's stolen away from ADM. Here's Bright, nice spin move, puts it up, puts it in. Trey Bright with 7 early points. 13-5 is the ADM advantage. Here's Slings now with it. Gives it off here to Peterson. Peterson looking for help. Kicks it out. Now to Speaker. Now this is Cale Peterson. Eli and Cale are both in. Here's Slings working his way middle. Pulls up free throw line. No good. Rebound ADM and Bright. 13-5 is the lead. ADM with it. Bright will try a 3. No good. Rebound. Strip Matter. Tried to save it. A good effort. And it will be North Polk basketball. Tate Troster will check in for the first time here tonight. Heard head coach Michelson talk about him in the Ado Health Mart pregame. He has really come on, got a lot of confidence, and really been playing well. So Troster in for the first time tonight. Here's Cale Peterson, gets it over to Speakers, Jack. Now up top to Cathcart. Over in the left-hand corner is Slings. Gets it into the middle, and Cale Peterson with the little runner. He's got his first bucket. 13-7. ADM still on top. 1:40 left to play here in the opening quarter. With the win, ADM will hit double digits with 10. Strip Matter can't get it to go inside. Cale Peterson comes up with the rebound. Now gets it over to Slings. Slings up top. Here to Speaker. Speaker now to Cathcart. Back to Speaker. Slings now. Gets it over to Peterson. That's Eli. 3-pointer, no good. And here is Lawrenson. Lawrenson driving. Denied by Slings. Nice block there. And Slings on the other end. And then that's the team's going to be called for an offensive foul. I think that was Eli Weavers who took that charge. So nice defense from Weavers. As for the first time tonight, senior Chase Krings check into the game for Jack Speaker. And Weavers will get the basketball here. Now over to Bright. Bright driving in, puts it up. Can't get it to go, but he will go to the line for two. This foul is on Brady Cathcart. Cathcart, that is foul number one. Bright, 3 of 3 from the line so far. Free throw is up. That one is good. Holmberg back into the game. Weavers will take a seat. ADM on top, 14-7. 42 seconds left in this first quarter. Second free throw is good from Bright. Bright has 9 first quarter points, 15-7. Here is Cale Peterson with it. Peterson gets it over to Eli Peterson. And we got a foul on the floor. So, strip matter. Foul number 1. And Eli Peterson, 3-pointer from the top, no good. Here comes Bright. 15 seconds remain. Bright will hold. ADM up by 8. Holmberg now with 5, with 4. Nice spin move, puts it up, no good. And that will do it, as ADM will take a 15-7 advantage into the second quarter. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this. It's on K107.9 KKRF.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum and Adel.
Hey, it's Kurt from Archer Home Center, where we are a family-owned appliance, flooring, TV, and mattress store located in Adel since 1986, and we make it our mission to provide you with quality service that you won't receive from our competitors. Archer Home Center is an authorized dealer of such brands as GE, Mohawk, Serta, and more. We have what you need when you need it. For more information, stop on in or check out our website at www.archerhomecenter.com. Archer Home Center, we're here for you.
Match anyone's price, beat anybody's service. Archer Home Center.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Nettingham with you. 15-7, end of the first quarter here of the boys game. As we get the second quarter started, as North Polk will have it. And it is Eli Peterson, Jack Speaker with the jumper. That's no good. And here comes ADM. ADM out there with Lawrenson, Troster, Bright, Strip Matter, and Holmberg. And for North Polk, they have Speaker brothers of Jack and Tommy. They got Jason Slings, Eli Peterson, as well as Brady Cathcart. Bright taking it out underneath the basket, gets it to Lawrenson. Lawrenson now driving in, and ball deflected. Will stay here with the Tigers. Well, Trey Bright leads all scores with 9, Lawrenson with 2, Dolman with 2. For North Polk, it's Tommy Speaker with 3, Jack Speaker with 2, and Cale Peterson with 2. As have an offensive foul on ADM. That will be on Walker Holmberg. So Holmberg, it's foul number 1 to him. And here is North Polk with it. Up top, over in the right-hand corner is Tommy Speaker. Tommy trying to back down his defender of Strip Matter. Now looking for help, and then he took a little too many steps. That will be a turnover. That's turnover number 5 here for the Comets. ADM has possession back. And here's Bright, now to Holmberg. Holmberg to Strip Matter. Now up top, Bright got the layup to go. Trey Bright into double figures now with 11. Got 11 of the 17. And here is Slings with it. Now to Tommy Speaker. Tommy puts it up, puts it in, and one. Foul on Trey Bright. So Speaker got it to go. Bright gets called for foul number 2. Strip Matter will check out. Dolman back in. Actually, apologize, that is only one foul on Bright. Mix it up because Dolman has a foul. That is where my error came in. Free throw, no good from Tommy Speaker. 17-9 is our score. As that will be turned over from ADM. That's only their second here of the first half. 17-9 is the lead. He played about 2 minutes here into this second. Here's Cathcart with it. Cathcart gets it over to Jack Speaker, right-hand side, working his way middle. Back to Cathcart, back to Speaker. Now over to Slings, working his way to the other side. Eli Peterson puts up a 3. That's no good. And here comes ADM with Trey Bright. And it's Lawrenson spinning back, and then he was denied, got his own rebound, put it back up, no good. And North Polk playing really great defense on Lawrenson so far. That time up and good from Eli Peterson. Peterson, that's his first bucket. Hudson Lawrenson now responds with a 3. He's up to 5. Lead is 9, 20-11. Coming up on the 5-minute mark here until halftime. As Jack Speaker tries to respond with a 3. That's no good. And here comes Lawrenson. Lawrenson puts up the runner. No dice. And it's North Polk with the ball back. Slings with it. Making a move, putting it up. And in and out it goes. And then it is stolen away by North Polk on the other end. And here they come back. That's no good. The pace is kind of rampant right now. Holmberg is fouled by Slings. Slings, that's foul number 2. Weavers will check in for Troster. Slings and Tommy Speaker will check out for North Polk. So we'll bring in Creams as well as Cale Peterson back into the game. 20-11 is the score. ADM with the lead. And then this one is stolen away. Layup though, no good. And then put back up and in by Creams. So North Polk now within 7. Coming up on the halfway point here in the second quarter. Here is Bright now with it. Bright gets it over to Dolman. Dolman will try a 3 right-hand side. That's no good. Cathcart with the rebound for North Polk. Gets it up to Cale Peterson. Back to Cathcart. Cathcart at the top. Cale Peterson, left-hand side, working against Dolman. Got it out here to Krings. And Cale Peterson puts up a three off the back iron. Dolman the rebound. Get it back to Weavers, who will slow things down. And then we're going to have a timeout by head coach Trevor Michelson. 20-13 is our score. 3:20 left to play. ADM with the lead. We'll be right back after this. K1079 KKRF.
Heather Bruce and Osmondson Manufacturing in Perry continues to innovate and diversify outside the ag industry.
So forestry still has ground engaging equipment. So there's still blades, not the blades that you would know it as today, but very similar to what we look at as like road cleaners style. That is very similar in that forestry industry, as well as some things that kind of protect the equipment as well. That is a heat treated boron steel. That we're really good at heat treating. We're really good at boron steel. All right, you're buying that from Canada. You're buying that from China. How can we source it for you?
Osmondson Manufacturing Perry, family owned, future focused.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Welcome back here to the Fuller's Petroleum Postgame Show. True Country K. Sorry, that's the second time I've said that tonight. Welcome back to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. 3:20 left to play until we hit halftime. As ADM with a 7-point lead. Holmberg, the nice pass from Bright, and Holmberg gets it to go. As ADM now up by 9, 22-13. As here's Krings with it. Krings getting in, can't get that to go. And here comes ADM. Now with Bright. Right to Holmberg. Holmberg inside. Dolman. Dolman goes up. Got it to go. Hayden Dolman up to 4 first half points. 24-13. Under 2.5 minutes to play. Here is Jack Speaker with it. Over to Slings. Slings. Now inside to Krings. And then going to call a foul. It's on Hayden Dolman. Dolman, that will be his second. And this will be Chase Krings at the line, shooting 2. First free throw is up, and that is no good. Strip Matter will check in for Dolman, again, who has 2. We still got 2 minutes and 14 seconds until we hit half. One more free throw here coming for Krings. That one hits the back and goes in. So Chase Krings gets 1 of 2. He's got 3 points here in the game. 24-14 is our score. Holmberg, another great pass from Trey Bright. Holmberg, the recipient. He's got 4. Lead is 26-14. Here is Jack Speaker now. It's now in the corner to Krings. Up top, Cathcart. Cathcart driving in. Nice block from Bright, who hits Lawrenson in the run out, and he was fouled as Slings will be charged with that. Slings, that is foul number 3. Lawrenson to the line, first time tonight. First free throw in. So Slings will check out with the 3 personals. Eli Peterson back into the game. Second free throw also good from Lawrenson. He's got 7 here in the game. 28-14, 137 left to play in the first half. We'll be back after this. K1079 KKRF.
Happy holidays from all of us at Raccoon Valley Bank. Thank you for allowing us to be part of your community for over 111 years. This is Brooke, and we'd like to wish you warm holiday blessings filled with love, laughter, family, friendship, and all the wonder the season has to offer. Stop in, say hello, and get to know our RVB family. With 4 locations, Adel, Dallas Center, Grimes, and Perry, Raccoon Valley Bank is just right for you. Member FDIC.
Save big this week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel. Fairway Cottage Bread, $1.99. Izzy-O Take and Bake Bread, buy 1, get 1 free. Tony's Jack's Pizza, $2.99 when you buy 3. And Pillsbury Toaster Strudels are 3 for $8. From the world-famous meat counter, 8-ounce boneless ribeye steaks are $12.99 each. And whole chickens are $1.88 a pound. This week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. 28-14 is our score. ADM with the lead. As North Polk has the ball, 1.5 minutes left to play. Well, head coach Danielle Craig of the girls Tiger basketball team, as Eli Peterson converts on that 3. Let me know that junior Bella Sprecher will be joining us here at the halftime break. We'll be able to talk with her after the girls fell in a heartbreaker. We'll get her recap on it. Lawrenson in the corner, 3-pointer, that's up and good. Hudson Lawrenson offense starting to come alive now. He's up to 10. The lead is 31-17. As here is Eli Peterson inside, kicks it outside to Cale Peterson. Back it up. About 45 seconds left to play until we get to the half. Here's Jack Speaker driving all the way in, puts it up, puts it in. Jack Speaker up to 4 points, 31-19. And Bright will walk it across. Now, shot clock and game clock nearly identical, down to 22 seconds. Bright will hold it patiently. And just be patient now as shot clock down to 12. Bright making his move, driving in, gives it to Holmberg. Holmberg can't convert. Jack Speaker with 4, with 3. Speaker spinning, has to put up a shot, and they won't get a shot off in time as it didn't count, or didn't go in anyway. And ADM take a 31-19 lead at the half. They score 16 points. North Polk scores 12. We'll be back with the Olson's Body and Paint halftime show right after this. K1079 KKRF.
Affordable health coverage has been hard to find until now. The new Farm Bureau Health Plan is helping Iowans save as much as 50% on their current premiums. 3 different plans offer the benefits you need, like prescriptions, preventative care, and affordable copays. Farm Bureau Health Plans are accepted at most all Iowa providers and can be purchased at any time during the year. See if you can save today.
Call me, your Farm Bureau agent, John Harada, in Adel at 515-993-4266.
Feeling run down, stressed, or just not your best? Discover.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get my stuff together here real fast.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for coming.
Of course.
Yeah. All right. We'll go in like 30 seconds.
Okay.
How's school going?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Ready for your junior year to be over? Or not really?
Not really. 'Cause
Okay.
That means I'll be a senior next year, and I'm not ready for that.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
Enjoy it while you can.
Yeah. It goes by fast.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. All right. We'll go in like 10 seconds. I know it'll probably kind of be hard to hear over the music, but we'll do our best. Welcome here to the Olson's Body and Paint halftime show on True Country K1079. Olson's Body and Paint is a locally owned business in Waukee. Olson's Body and Paint is committed to helping support our ADM community. As well, halftime here of the boys game, 31-19. ADM is leading. We'll get to break that down in a second. Right now, we have junior Bella Sprecher for the ADM girls team as North Polk beat them 53-51. And Bella, I know, a tough loss. You guys played great, I'd say, for 3 quarters. Built a 12-point lead, led by 7, going into the 4th. And I know last time they had a big 4th quarter. This time they did as well. They have a couple players that played last year at state and have that experience. But I think really kind of the energy you guys came out with was really great. They're a talented team. And so what was kind of the message as you approached the matchup tonight?
Just play our hardest and, with what we were given, just give it our all and leave it all on the court and just work together.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I know head coach Danielle Craig made a bit of a change with the starting lineups. You were part of that, Macy Lynan. And so, just talk about how it felt to be able to start tonight and what kind of tone you guys tried to set.
It was a lot of pressure. It was kind of a surprise, but my goal was just to play as hard as I can and make an impact, and I think that's what Macy's was too, and she did a great job.
Yeah, I think you guys both did. I also want to talk about, Alexis Maxwell, especially in that first half. We know what she can do. She can make threes and stuff, but she was everywhere defensively, kind of poking at balls, and I think you guys were all doing a great job with that. So, what can you say? I know that it really starts with the defense, so talk about that.
So I think she did a great job just giving it her all. She plays hard every single play, and it's something I admire and I strive to do as well. And it was just so much fun to be a part of and watch. Yeah,
absolutely. So again, you guys dropped this one. I know you guys fell to Carlisle. Raccoon River Conference is competitive. Next week you guys have 2 games, both on the road. At Carroll on Tuesday, and then in Winterset, which is I know just kind of up the road for you guys, down the road. I guess however you want to call that for you guys. But yeah, talk about Carroll on Tuesday. I know you've seen all these teams. This will be the second time around. So what do you maybe remember for them and kind of going to their place and hopefully picking up a win?
Carroll's very physical, so we just got to make sure we can work with that and not let it get to us. And I think it's a definitely winnable game if we just work together and play hard.
Absolutely. Well, I like your demeanor. Again, that is junior Bella Sprecher on the ADM girls basketball team. Well, thanks so much for talking, and good luck on Tuesday.
Thank you.
You're absolutely welcome. Well, more of the Olson's Body and Paint halftime show right after this. K1079 KKRF.
Paint in Waukee is looking for a collision estimator. Hours for this position will be Monday through Fridays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Olson's Body and Paint offers medical, dental, vision, life insurance, and retirement. Experience and estimating software is preferred. Wages will depend on experience. Join a family-owned and operated business. Contact Sam or Dennis at Olson's Body and Paint at 515-987-1735.
Hey, it's Kurt from Archer Home Center, where we are a family-owned appliance, flooring, TV, and mattress store located in Adel since 1986, and we make it our mission to provide you with quality service that you won't receive from our competitors. Archer Home Center is an authorized dealer of such brands as GE, Mohawk, Serta, and more. We have what you need when you need it. For more information, stop on in or check out our website at www.archerhomecenter.com. Archer Home Center, we're here for you.
Match anyone's price, beat anybody's service. Archer Home Center.
Welcome back here to the Olson's Body and Paint halftime show, True Country K1079 KKRF. Well, big thank you to Miss Bella Sprecher joining us here. Again, tough game, but you know what? Tigers fought. And Sprecher, give her credit. She just has a smile on her face. When she's out there on the floor, she kind of plays with, I don't want to say like angry energy, but really just one of the nicest human beings ever. So thank you to her for coming up here. As we look at the first half here for the ADM Tire boys, they lead 31-19. They led 15-7 after the first quarter. Scored 16 more points in that second. And we got a 12-point game at the half. As North Polk from the free throw line, 0 for 2. Jack Speaker 0 for 1. Tommy Speaker 0 for 1. North Polk has 5 turnovers here in this first half. ADM, Sneller from the line, 7 of 7. Lawrenson is 2 for 2. Bright is 5 of 5. They got 3 turnovers here in the first half. So things you love to see if you're an ADM fan. Individual scoring. North Polk being led by freshman Tommy Speaker, who has 5. Also senior Eli Peterson also with 5. 4 points for senior Jack Speaker. 3 points for Chase Krings. And 2 points for Cale Peterson. So that is the scoring for North Polk. For ADM, it's 11 points for senior Trey Bright, 10 points for senior Hudson Lawrenson, 4 points for sophomore Walker Holmberg, 4 points for senior Hayden Dolman, and 2 points for junior of Eli Weavers. So that is the scoring breakdown here for both teams. As we have a few minutes left until we start this second half, ADM on top right now by 12, trying to get their 10th win on the season, currently 9-1. We'll see what the second half has in store. As we'll take one more timeout, we'll be back with the second half right here. It's on K107.9 KKRF.
Save big this week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel. Fairway Cottage Bread, $1.99. Izzy-O Take and Bake Bread, buy one, get one free. Tony's Jack's Pizza, $2.99 when you buy 3. And Pillsbury Toaster Strudels are 3 for $8. From the world-famous meat counter, 8-ounce boneless ribeye steaks are $12.99 each, and whole chickens are $1.88 a pound. This week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel.
Scranton to Stewart, Peyton to Panora, Dawson to DeSoto. When you want to hear the area's latest news, Raccoon Valley Radio covers the stories that are important to you. Whether it's breaking news, covering boards of supervisors, city council, and school board meetings, or bringing you unique and interesting features, plus the hour-long news magazine at 7 a.m., noon, and at 5 p.m. Raccoon Valley Radio News is committed to keeping you informed 24/7, 365 on air and online. Stay in the know and stay with the one to count on for your local news and information. It's Raccoon Valley Radio and RaccoonValleyRadio.com.
Welcome back here to the Olson's Body and Paint halftime show. True Country K107.9. Olson's Body and Paint has been a locally owned business in Waukee since 1980. Olson's Body and Paint is committed to helping support our ADM community. 31-19 is our score as Tigers have the advantage right now over the Comets. We get ready to start this second half. As ADM breaks the huddle, start the second half, they'll have Lawrenson, Bright, Holmberg, Weavers, and Dolman. North Polk, their 5 for the second half include Slings, Jack, and Tommy Speaker, Cathcart, as well as Eli Peterson. So here we go now. It is ADM with the basketball first. It's Dolman back to Bright. Bright cross court to Weavers. Weavers driving in, looking for help. Gets it out to Bright. Bright now backing it out and had his pocket picked. And here comes North Polk. Slings will try a 3 right-hand side. That's no good. And ADM with the rebound. It's Holmberg. all the way up and in. Walker Holmberg now with 6. 33-19. Here is Eli Peterson over to Slings. Slings all the way up and got it to go. Jason Slings, that's his first bucket. 33-21. As here is Holmberg with it. Now up top, Dolman to Lawrenson. Lawrenson working off the screen. And say out of bounds off of Lawrenson. (33-21) is the Tiger lead. Played about a minute and a half here into the third quarter. Here's Eli Peterson, that one. Tommy Speaker on the ground. They're gonna say jump ball. Head coach Alan Jenkins was trying to get a timeout. However, he couldn't, but North Polk has possession, so they'll stay with it. Tommy Speaker will take it out. Side out of bounds. And he'll get it in here to Slings. Slings. Back it out. Get it to Peterson. Now to Jack Speaker. Over to Slings, left-hand side. And a shot clock violation. North Polk had no idea. And that is their 6th turnover here of the game. Weavers will take it out. Side out of bounds. Get it into, Holmberg took it out. Got it to Weavers. Now, Holmberg now inside. It's Bright. And Trey Bright with the layup. 13 points for the senior. 35-21. And this one is stolen away by Bright. And he's double teamed. Goes out of bounds off of North Polk. ADM take it out underneath the basket. So Lawrenson gets it in. Making a spin move. Lawrenson looking for room, puts it up. And they say a travel on Lawrenson. Actually, they call an offensive foul. So Lawrenson, that's foul number 1. North Polk basketball here with Slings. Slings now over to Jack Speaker. Up top here to Cathcart. Now Slings with it. Slings working inside, and they call a foul on ADM, on Lawrenson. So that is foul number 2 charged to him. Now ball inbounded to Tommy Speaker. Now here's Slings. As up and no good is Tommy Speaker, and here comes ADM with it, with Bright. Now gets it over to Weavers. Weavers to Holmberg, now to Bright. Back to Holmberg. Inside, Lawrenson puts up a little hook shot. That's no good. Now in the corner, Jack Speaker the 3, and he's good. Speaker with 7. And North Polk back within 11 here. Here's Weavers calling out the play. Now to Holmberg. Inside to Bright. Bright. That'll be a kick ball. 4:15 left to play in the third quarter. As basket up and good by Weavers. Second field goal. He's got 4 points. Lead back to 13. Here is Tommy Speaker. Now gets it to Cale Peterson. Jack Speaker on the right-hand side. Now to Slings. Slings drives in. Can't get that layup to go. Ball gets batted back to him. Puts up a jumper. That's no good. Bright the rebound. And he's off and running. Bright back to Weavers. Wide open for a three. Got the roll. Eli Weavers, 7 points. The lead is 16 at 40-34. Here's Cathcart with it. Now a three, up and good, Cale Peterson. Peterson's got 5, 40-27. Coming up on the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter. Ball out to Weavers. Weavers pulls up. That's good. Excuse me, that is Holmberg. Holmberg's got 8, 42-27. Timeout on the floor. 3 minutes left to play in the third quarter. We'll be back after this. K107.9 KKRF.
80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, they get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why they're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Call me, your Farm Bureau agent, John Harada, in Adel at 515-993-4266.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory, 2020 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
When we built our website, RaccoonValleyRadio.com, we did so with you and your information needs in mind. Today's local news? Check. Today's local sports? Check. Today's weather, including advisories, watches, and warnings? Check. Information on community events? Check. Funeral announcements? Check. Podcasts of our Let's Talk programs? Check. Live streaming of all KDLS, KGRA, and KKRF programming? Check. So what are you waiting for? Check out all that Raccoon Valley Radio has brought together just for you at RaccoonValleyRadio.com.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Edingham here with you. 42-27 is our score. That's ADM leading over North Polk. Ball out of bounds. And off of the Comets. Turnover number 7 for them. Chase Kring's back into the game for the Comets. Here is Weavers with it. Weavers to Holmberg. Now inside, Bright. Bright looking for help. Finds it with Weavers. Weavers now inside. Layup up and good from Holmberg. He's now into double figures with 10, 44-27. Timeout on the floor. 2:20 left to play in the third quarter. ADM up by 17. More after this on the Raccoon Valley Radio Sports Network.
I'm done.
And it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Experience the magic this holiday season with our new Zero Plus credit card. This is Brooke with Raccoon Valley Bank. For a limited time, get 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for up to 24 billing cycles. That's up to 2 years. Check it out at RaccoonValleyBank.com or stop in at any of our 4 locations, Adel, Dallas Center, Grimes, and Perry. Raccoon Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. 44-27 is our score. 2:20 left to play here in this third quarter. Here's Slings with it. Slings left-hand side. Reed Kleesner into the game here for ADM for the first time here tonight. Speaker over to Slings, back to Speaker. This is Jack Speaker. Back to Slings, right-hand side. Slings it back to Speaker. 3, up and good. Jack Speaker now into double figures with 10. 44-30, ADM leading. Here is Weavers now. Weavers backing it out, setting up a play. Get it over to Bright. Right now to Lawrenson. Lawrenson backs it out. Gets it to Strip Matter. Strip Matter to Bright. Bright driving. 3-pointer up, no good from Weavers. And ball with North Polk. Here's Slings now with it. And he traveled. Turnover number 8. Weavers will take it side out of bounds for ADM. Here is Lawrenson now with it. Lawrenson, spin move, puts it up, can't get it to go. North Polk comes down with it, and it's Slings running the other way as his arm was grabbed. As that will be on Reed Kleesner. Kleesner, foul number 1 to him. And Troster will check in for Kleesner. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. ADM up by 14. Here's Krings with it. Krings stripped away from Weavers. Tried to get in a run out with Lawrenson, who somehow saved the ball. Got into Troster, and Troster got the foul and won. What an amazing play from Hudson Lawrenson. As Cathcart picks up the personal. It's foul number 2. Troster converts at the line. Nice job from Lawrenson to save it, as Troster has 3 points. Lead back up to 17, 47-30. Coming up on the last 30 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Cale Peterson driving all the way. Kick out. Slings will try a 3. No good. Troster the rebound, and then he was fouled while grabbing it. As Krings call for the foul, his first. Shot clock off, 20 seconds left in the quarter. Bright brings it up, and he will hold it at the top against Cathcart. ADM up by 17. Here is Bright, who now a foul will be called. As Cale Peterson gets charged with that. Foul number 3. And it'll be taken out underneath the basket. 5 seconds to play. As here is Strip Matter to Lawrenson. Lawrenson gonna put up the layup and got it to go at the buzzer. Hudson Lawrenson has 12, and ADM will take a 49-30 advantage into the fourth quarter. They score 18 points in the third, as 11 scored for North Polk. We go to the fourth quarter in 1 minute. K1079 KKRF.
Here's Sammy, manager of Olson's Body and Paint, joining us to explain the importance of staying alert on the roadways this fall.
If you've driven in Iowa for any length of time, no doubt you've been startled by a deer running in front of you or standing on the side of the road. Just be thankful they're not distracted on their cell phones. A friendly reminder that deer are running and cell phones should be put away while driving. From Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, where there's a difference between body shops too.
Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, 515-987-1735.
Save big this week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel. Fairway Cottage Bread, $1.99. Izzy-O Take and Bake Bread, buy one, get one free. Tony's Jack's Pizza, $2.99 when you buy three. And Pillsbury Toaster Strudels are 3 for $8. From the world-famous meat counter, 8-ounce boneless ribeye steaks are $12.99 each, and whole chickens are $1.88 a pound. This week at Fairway Meat and Grocery.
Welcome back here to the ADL Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Ettingham. As we start the fourth quarter, ADM on top 49-30. Tigers will start with the basketball. They got Holmberg, Bright, Lawrenson, Troster, as well as Stripmatter out there as their 5. Lawrenson has it now. 12 points in the game. Picks up his dribble looking for help. Finds it with Holmberg. Holmberg puts up the layup. No good. As North Polk now has it. They got Eli Peterson, Jack, and Tommy Speaker. Slings out there with Cathcart. That is the 5 for the Comets. Tommy Speaker fouled on his way to the basket. Stripmatter gets charged with the personal. Second. Tommy Speaker, 0 for 1 from the line tonight. Has 2 more free throws coming right now. Free throw number 1 is off. One more is coming here. Tommy, that free throw also off. 0 for 3 tonight for Tommy Speaker from the line. As here is Bright all the way in and can't get the layup. Rebound here to North Polk, and it's Jack Speaker. Over to Slings. Slings gets it to Tommy. Tommy back to Slings. Driving in. Lane opened up, and he took advantage. He's got 4 now in the game. 49-32. Holmberg with a 3, no good. And Lawrenson no good on that layup attempt. Ball just batted around now with Troster. And a foul on Cathcart. So Cathcart, foul number 2. Ball underneath the basket here for ADM. Holmberg stolen away from Eli Peterson, but then he couldn't hang on. So then that's a turnover here, the 9th for North Polk. 6:40 left to play in the game. ADM on top by 17. Here is Bright now with it. And then we have a foul on North Polk. Will be on Eli Peterson. Eli Weaver is into the game. Trey Bright has possession. Bright all the way in, no good. Got the rebound, got it up to go, and 1. Bright with 15 now in the game. Foul is on Jack Speaker. That's his first. And Bright, who is 5 of 5 from the line, has one more, and he got it to go. 6 of 6 tonight. He's got 16 points in the game. 52-32. It's a 20-point advantage here for the Tigers. As here's Eli Peterson. Peterson spinning, got it stripped, and ADM has it now. Bright working his way against Peterson. Got it inside. Troster, the recipient, and got the basket to go. He's got 5 in the game. ADM blowing the game open 54-32. Less than 6 minutes to play. Here is Tommy Speaker spinning. No good. Rebound to Reese Stripmatter. And here's Bright now. Bright, right-hand side. Behind the back, all the way in. Put it up. No good. He's going to the line. As Jack Speaker, another foul to him. That's 2. ADM not in the bonus, so we'll take it out underneath the basket. Here's Weavers. Now over to Bright. Bright passes it over here to Troster. No good on that 3. And rebound here with North Polk. And it slings. Bright knocked it away. Cathcart goes into the backcourt to grab it. 5 minutes left to play. ADM on top by 22. Here's Cale Peterson. Peterson behind the three-point line. Stripmatter saves it, but it goes back to North Polk as Slings misses the layup, and then he ends up fouling Bright. So Slings, that'll be foul number 4 to him. As Krings is going to come in. And Bright will go to the line. Bright again, 6 of 6 from the line here tonight. 7 of 7. One more to come. So Slings will take a seat again with the 4 fouls. Chase Krings comes into the game. Bright at it to go. 8 of 8 from the free throw line. ADM once again stellar from there. 56-32 is the lead. Here's Tommy Speaker driving in, spinning. Can't get it to go. Bright will come down with the rebound, get it to Lawrenson. Lawrenson gets it back. Stripmatter will try a 3 and got it to go. Reese Stripmatter. And shows a little bit. You know what? You love to see it. Reese Stripmatter, why not? Got a 3-pointer to go. 59-32, coming up on the 4-minute mark left in the game. Here is Cathcart. That's stolen away from Bright. Now Lawrenson will stop pop 3. In and out. And Jack Speaker the rebound. Speaker, now we're under 4 minutes. Speaker puts it up. Can't get it to go. Football pass. Lawrenson somehow got it to go. Off the feed from Trey Bright. Trey Bright looking like Bo Nix out there. As Cale Peterson converts on the other end off the layup. 7 points, another 3. This time it's Lawrenson. And Lawrenson, 17 now in the game to lead the Tigers. 64-34. ADM up by 30. 3:15 left. We'll be back after this. K1079 KKRF.
And I'm Lauren, And it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with local and Fuller Petroleum.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. So we have some substitutions in for ADM as Carter Banwart out there with Tyler Knipe. Got Jack Siefkin, Reed Kleesner, and Ben Placence. Couple of substitutions in North Polk way as well. Wes Rutledge is out there with Cathcart. It's Krings, also Cale Peterson, and then we have Micah Sands out there for the first time tonight for the Comets. Here's Barnwart with it to Kleesner. Kleesner to Knipe. Now Barnwart will try a three. No good. Rebound here to Rutledge. Rutledge backs it out to Cale Peterson. Peterson driving in. Gets it inside. That up, no good. There from Sands. Here comes Barnwart with it. 2.5 minutes to play. ADM will get to 10-1 in on the season. Siefkin inside. He was denied. And then out of bounds. Ball with North Polk. Well, coming up after the game, we'll have a player join us. Also, assistant coach Trenton Hillbrands. Break this one down. Look forward to the couple of games that ADM has on the schedule set for next week. Here is Cathcart with it. Over to Cale Peterson. The three-pointer up and no good. Kleesner with the rebound. Bring it across. Kleesner now Placence. Bring it back out. Inside. Siefkin puts it up. No good, but he got fouled. And the free throws here for Jack Siefkin. 1:48 left to play. ADM up by 30. Siefkin's going to tie his shoe, and student sections. I mean, you got to love the student section. Siefkin, first free throw, up and no good. Got one more coming. Score updates, DCG, Pella tied at 35 at the end of the third quarter for boys. Earlham beating ACGC 43-31. Siefkin, no good on the free throw attempts. 1:40 left to play here. North Polk girls edged by ADM. And the boys get their 10th win of the season. Siefkin gets the rebound, and here comes Knipe. And now it's Barnwart. Here's Kleesner. Kleesner to Knipe. Knipe, Placence. Placence now to Kleesner. With over a minute to play. Kleesner, no good. And rebound to North Polk and Rutledge. Under a minute. And then Knipe barrels into Krings. Showing good sportsmanship there and helps him up. Incidental contact there. Two players playing hard. As here is Krings now with it. Gets it over here to Sands. Sands, left-hand side. Peterson, a three, in and out. And Kleesner running the floor, running it well. Reed Kleesner. First bucket, 66-34. 30 seconds left. Here is Rutledge. Rutledge now over to Krings. now in. This is Chase Jetman who checked into the game. Jetman, his jumper is off, and with 15 seconds, ADM will run it out here with Tyler Knipe. 17 points scored in the final quarter, only 4 for North Polk as Knipe will run it out. ADM will walk away winners 66-34. They go to 10-1 on the year as we will start the Fullers Petroleum postgame show right after this and be joined by a player and assistant coach, Trenton Hillbrand. That's coming up on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network. It's K107.9 KKRF.
Heather Bruce and Osmondson Manufacturing in Perry continues to innovate and diversify outside the ag industry.
So forestry still has ground engaging equipment. So there's still blades, not the blades that you would know it as today, but very similar to what we look at as like road cleaners style. That is very similar in that forestry industry, as well as some things that kind of protect the equipment as well. That is a heat treated boron steel. That we're really good at heat treating. We're really good at boron steel. All right, you're buying that from Canada. You're buying that from China. How can we source it for you?
Osmondson Manufacturing Perry, family owned.
When it comes to contests for great giveaways, there's no contest. It's Raccoon Valley Radio. We can't have the prizes, so we want you to have all the great stuff we give away on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network. That's cash, food, tickets to fun events, gift certificates, and more that we want you to have. No, really, we want you to have them because we can't keep them to ourselves. So don't miss your next chance to win with the one to count on for great giveaways. It's Raccoon Valley Radio.
Save big this week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel. Fairway Cottage Bread, $1.99. Izzy-O Take and Bake Bread, buy one, get one free. Tony's Jack's Pizza, $2.99 when you buy 3. And Pillsbury Toaster Strudels are 3 for $8. From the world-famous meat counter, 8-ounce boneless ribeye steaks are $12.99 each, and whole chickens are $1.88 a pound. This week at Fairway Meat and Grocery in Adel.
Hey, sweetie, what are we doing this weekend?
We're going camping. You were going to repack the wheel bearings, remember?
I remember. I'm going to take it to New World Trailer. It needs tires, too.
Where are you going to get trailer tires?
At New World Trailer.
I didn't know they did tires.
Oh, they will if you ask nicely.
You better call them to make sure.
I don't have their number, plus I don't really like calling people.
It's too hard to type newworldtrailer.com. You're ridiculous. Here, call them at 515-993-3770. Or it says you can contact them through newworldtrailer.com.
Affordable health coverage has been hard to find until now. The new Farm Bureau Health Plan is helping Iowans save as much as 50% on their current premiums. 3 different plans offer the benefits you need, like prescriptions, preventative care, and affordable co-pays. Farm Bureau Health Plans are accepted at most all Iowa providers and can be purchased at any time during the year. See if you can save today.
Call me, your Farm Bureau agent, John Harada, in Adel at 515-993-4266.
Feeling run down, stressed, or just not your best? Discover Spiked IV Infusions in Adel. It's time to level up your wellness at Spiked IV Infusions in Adel. Whether you need an energizing pick-me-up, a Botox boost, or help shredding extra pounds, we've got you covered. Want to relax and rejuvenate? Try a red light therapy bed or enjoy a sauna session. Come see us in Adel, where ultimate wellness is just a drip away. Book your appointment by visiting our website or Facebook page. You deserve to feel spiked, not drained.
This is the Fullers Petroleum postgame show. For over 50 years, Fullers Petroleum has been serving the area. Take advantage of their 24-hour pay-at-the-pump service. Just take a ride out of Tiger Drive, head up the hill on Old Portland Road. Discover today the advantages of filling up with quality Fuller fuel. Final score for the boys, 66-34. ADM wins it. As they led 15-7 at the end of the first, they led 31-19 at halftime, scored 18 points in the third quarter to lead 49-30, and then outscored the Commons 17-4 in the fourth to take it 66-34. Well, some stats here. North Polk, 1 of 6 from the free throw line. Chase Krings was 1 of 2. He's the only one that made a free throw. Tommy Speaker, 0 for 3. Jack Speaker, 0 for 1. North Polk had 9 turnovers in the game. ADM, so close, 12 of 13 from the line. It was Hudson Lawrenson, 2 for 2. Trey Bright, 8 of 8 tonight from the free throw line. Tate Troster, 1 of 1, and it was Jack Siefkin 1 for 2. ADM had 4 turnovers in the game. As individual scoring, well, North Polk was led by senior Jack Speaker, who had 10, 7 points for Cale Peterson, 5 points for Tommy Speaker, 5 points for Eli Peterson, also 4 points for Jason Slings, and 3 points for Chase Creams. ADM was led by Hudson Lawrenson, who had 17 in the game. Trey Bright followed with 16. It was 10 points for Walker Holmberg. It was 7 points for Eli Weavers, 5 points for Tate Troster, 4 points for Hayden Dolman, and 2 points for Reed Kleesner. So that is the scoring breakdown for both sides. Again, we're waiting for a player and assistant coach Trenton Hilbrands. Bringing out the wrestling mat as ADM, I believe, has a wrestling meet here tomorrow. Now I'm curious, can't think of that off the top of my head, and yes they do. They have a boys wrestling match here tomorrow morning. So if you want to watch some wrestling, then get out here to Adel and ADM High School tomorrow morning. They're rolling out the mats right now. As again, a quick turnaround, 9 a.m. is when that will start. So about 12 hours from now. All right, well that is exciting. Well, tonight's Picture Perfect play presented by Archer Home Center, located in Adel. Well, you know, the Picture Perfect play, obviously Tigers tonight without Hudson Scholl. Man, there's just, you know, there's always so many you can pick, but gotta say the defensive pressure getting North Polk to turn it over 9 times. So defensive pressure will be tonight's Picture Perfect play presented by Archer Home Center, located in Adel. Tonight's player of the game brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services agent John Harada, offices in Adel and Dallas Center. Well, the player of the game tonight, I am going to give that to Walker Holmberg, again in the starting role tonight, and really played well, knocked down some big shots, and again just kind of is ready for the moment here for ADM. So again, Walker Holmberg is tonight's the player of the game, brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services agent John Harada, offices in both Adel or Dallas Center. For insurance or investment advice, call 515-993-4266. As we get Reese Stripmatter, who will be coming up here to join us. And he'll go ahead and put on the headset. And, well, Reese, congratulations on the W here. And, yeah, I mean, you know, had a balanced attack tonight. Lawrenson and Bright, you know, doing what they do. Holmberg coming off, or, you know, starting tonight, and he added 10 points. And, you know, you come off the bench, you provide a lot of energy. You know, talk about your mindset when you get checked into the game.
Yeah, I feel like a big energy guy, you know, big defensive guy, bring a lot to the team, not necessarily on the offensive side of the ball, but I'm going to get rebounds, hustle every play. Yeah, absolutely, and you do just that, obviously, you know, second to Hayden Dolman, and I think you guys are, you know, really deep. I mean, there's a lot of talented big guys in the Raccoon River Conference. I know you've seen that, and tonight, you know, this North Polk team, they put up a fight. You know, you got the Speaker brothers out there, and, you know, this is the second time you're starting to see everybody. I know you kind of won the first time big, so how do you avoid becoming complacent and just kind of keep your foot on the gas pedal? You just got to approach every game the same. You know, every team's better than they were the first time, and we are too, but you can't look at the first matchup. Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely not. And then, you know, I want to talk about the week next week. 3 road games, playing on MLK Day on Monday. You're going to Council Bluffs, taking on Sergeant Bluff Luton, and then the 2 conference games, Carroll, and then at Winterset, which is always a fun one. But yeah, I mean, talk about, you know, the game Monday. You excited
enjoyed, obviously, like I said, playing on a national holiday and getting to play a pretty good Sergeant Bluff Luton team.
Yeah, come back Sunday, prepare like usual, and then they're a really good team, so we got to come prepared, ready to go.
Hey, well, I appreciate you coming up here. You said next game you would do it, so hey, appreciate the time and congrats on the win.
Thank you.
You're absolutely welcome. That is Reese Strittmatter joining us here for the Fuller's Petroleum postgame show, and now Mr. Trenton Hillbrands, the assistant coach, will go ahead and put on the headset and. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's like I run out of adjectives to talk about you guys. You guys got another a big one. I know, obviously, tonight, missing Hudson Scholl, but Walker Holmberg, he started, and I mean, he was just obviously ready for the moment, and he played well.
Yeah, Walker played well. Tate played well. I mean, Tate hasn't gotten a ton of attention varsity-wise this year, but he's been absolutely dominant JV-wise, so it's fun to see him get his opportunity to go out there and play on the varsity level as well. I thought he did a great job as well, and he's one of those kids, he's never going to hurt us. He's not afraid to just float out there and hang out and do his job, and he did a good job of that tonight, so it's fun to watch him.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and big credit to both of those players, and yeah, I mean, like I said, this second time around, saw North Polk, and I talked with head coach Trevor Michelson, and he was just saying the same thing that Reese did. Of every team now that you guys are going to see are going to be better than the first time, and I think that was on display tonight. You obviously got more games into you now. You've already seen each other once, and so they were kind of hanging with you obviously that first half, and then you guys kind of put the separator in that second half. So what was the message at halftime?
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of, we talked to our guys quite a bit about, fortunately for us, the first half of the season we haven't had a ton of close games, but we know that it's going to take a great maturity to come out with the right focus the rest of the season, because these teams are going to come ready to go, because we're going to be a big game on a lot of people's schedules, and we just got to know that we got to show up, otherwise it's going to be a dogfight.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I know this week it was nice you had the 2 home games, but now you look to next week. You got 3 road games. Like I mentioned, you start off Monday traveling to Council Bluffs, Sergeant Bluff Luton, and again, head coach Michelson said he believes they are he thinks they're one of the top 10 teams in the state of Iowa, and I think that could be a good test. Obviously, I know you guys have championship aspirations. You want to get to state, and it's a 10:30 game, so kind of set up like a state game, where you could play at that time. So what are you looking forward to about playing a team that you're not too familiar with?
Yeah, I think it'll be a great opportunity for us, and like you said, they're a really, really good team, and the thing about it is they're really young, so they're just going to keep getting better and better. They start a couple sophomores, they got a freshman that plays. I mean, they're a really good team, and if we don't come ready to go, we're going to lose that game. We got to make sure we come focused, and next week in general is just a really big week with 3 away games. Obviously, we got Winterset at the end, but going to Carroll on that Tuesday night after that Monday game, it's going to be a tough week, and it's going to take a lot of mature young men to really show up and have a good focus about them. Otherwise, it's going to be a long week for us. So, a lot of good teams, but we're a good team as well. So they got to play us as well. So it'll be a fun week.
Absolutely, I like that. And I mean, like I said, you guys are off to a 10-1 start, and really just getting a lot of great wins. For you, what have you really enjoyed through these first 11 games watching the guys?
Yeah, it's just fun, honestly, just to see these guys have success. I mean, there's so many good kids in our program, and just to see how hard they work throughout the offseason and even during the season, it's fun to see the success, the hard work pay off, and see them have success. I mean, we got seniors that have been in the program for a while that some of them played as freshmen, sophomores, the other ones haven't played till this year, and it's cool just to see wherever they're at, they're all willing to step into their role and be a star in their role. It's been really fun to watch these guys just embrace this season.
Absolutely, and I got to say, even I love when the players like third string kind of come in, and you're still getting contributions from the bench. No one is just kind of out talking. They're engaged, and so I think that's a real credit to you guys.
Yeah, it's fun. We have a really good group of guys.
Absolutely. Again, that's assistant coach Trenton Hillbrands joining us here for the Fuller's Petroleum postgame.